We're here.
I gotta catch my breath. I literally ran into the room. Okay. Kids needed a hug. They were getting all dramatic. So, welcome, bitches. Somebody's got a fancy hat. That is extra cute.
Easter hat.
Loving it. Loving it. Alrighty. Let's get going here. Hello, everybody. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. All right. We'll just start with that. How was everyone's Easter?
I'm really lazy. Hey, Ashley.
Oh, man. How'd everybody do? How's everyone's kids? Happy?
You do out of breath. We're like, guys, can somebody talk so I can breathe? I feel like that's what's going on here.
I just a smidge. Lots of titty shown today. Guaranteed that got bleeped out.
The hell
everyone's gonna be like, oh, I wish I knew.
Okay,
a lot of what
you having, Ashley?
Well, I'm just trying to, because if I'm just sitting far so you can see my dress. It's actually.
I'm still confused.
Let's see your
her
dress.
Kids were with their dad, so she was with her husband.
We had a fun day.
And all titties just, okay, got it. So my mom calls me this morning. Happy
Easter.
Her
titties were shown today.
I said, Mom, did you go on a web hunt this morning? And she's like, ew, no. And I'm like, oh, that's too bad.
Oh, web hunt.
I'm sure my stepdad was disappointed in his Easter. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Although I'm sure Ashley had a mighty egg hunt herself.
I think she found him.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see. What are you wearing over there, Dominique?
Oh, so it's a recreation of a Barbie dress.
Did you make it?
No.
She's like, hello, where's my top and my straw? I
Very
love
cute.
it.
Mom was making me tea because I was trying to get set up. We were rushing because the guys wanted to play cornhole. So we were playing cornhole until like 5 minutes before we needed to join the stream. And we both needed to look pretty. So.
Aww.
Wait, so
I don't
you did
believe
play
that.
or you played or you declined?
No, we played.
Who won?
It was a little bit of both. The first round, my husband and I won. Like we came back. We were down like 13-1 and we came back. And then the second round, I think we won again, but like barely. This is Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi,
Hello.
Hi, Mom. Good.
Welcome.
Yep. She made us tea. There's no whiskey in it, but the guys made us drink wine earlier. So.
Oh, I got it in mine.
We're getting there. It's ready. It's staged.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for mine. We
no
literally
whiskey.
just walked in the house and I ran over.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Ashley says hi.
I'm waiting for mine. I don't know if I'll get it in my fun new
I
glass.
have not seen my mom in
a year and a half.
So
Wow.
every minute. She lives on the other coast.
Absolutely.
Oh,
A
no.
long year and a half.
Well, my mom lives in Northern California, and I would go that long sometimes without seeing her just because it's hard to just get away from work and kids and family. And so I get you. When they're there, it's a good time.
Yep.
Get as much mom time as you can, yeah. We are taking up a little bit of it today, and we don't feel bad about it.
No,
so.
not at all.
No.
You got to see where I get it from.
Yes, we absolutely do. So, welcome to the Novel Bitches Book Club. So, basically, if this is your first time here, and I know Rebecca's mom, Diana, it is her first time with us, we read a book a month. This month, Adriana chose our book, which is It All Comes Back to You by Beth Duke. So, what we're doing is we read a certain amount of chapters every week. We post discussion topics and then we get on here and we discuss them with you guys. So use the chat feature or down below. I guess it's down below for anyone who's on either Facebook or Twitch. And it's my first time in this booker. Anyways, so it's the first time we'll kind of just give you a little brief. We've been doing this since last summer? Beginning of last summer.
Well, by ourselves.
Yeah, so Adriana, who's here, and Desiree, who's there, and Dominique in that corner, we all decided to start a book club together. We did about 3 months and then decided we wanted to kind of open it up to everybody. So at that point, Desiree, this genius lady right here, created a really gorgeous like novel box to go with our book, which we were reading at the time, Handmaid's Tale. So we got a bunch of people to kind of join along with us. So many people who wanted to actually get the box to go with it. So that was kind of like the start of everything. It was super fun. We've been reading together online since what, September, I guess? Yeah, just about September. So
good amount of time.
Yeah. So it's been a while. We get together every week, rain or shine. I think we skipped like one Sunday once, and I'm not sure what exactly that was for, but we typically get together anyway, no matter what. Let's see. A little bit about me. Thanks for the drink, babe. I do have one. You guys are going to see this glass.
Oh,
Glass for this month.
those were my favorite.
First of all, rude. Okay, rude, because I hand engraved all of these damn glasses for this month.
Excuse me.
Hey,
We are Southern Belle.
That was, but I am holding your hand with that glass.
I know. Dominique picked these out for us for October to go with her book, and so
Rebecca, thank you.
Yeah.
Royal monthly.
My Easter
Cheers.
egg.
Cheers, everyone.
Have one, so she's
Ema's my
the
grandma
etching.
name.
Yeah, so she's got her own etching.
Mom's got her etching.
By the way.
So,
No.
your husband's fired. Just saying.
She's fired.
Oh,
And I'm just gonna wait, and you send us a video of him reblowing the glass and heating up the metal and creating his own skull bones around
Listen, Ashley, I'm not sure, but I do remember that this isn't your husband's first time.
Oh,
Didn't he also throw something away that you had to go pilfer through the trash with?
sure did.
I don't think he should be allowed to touch
wow!
him.
You were just throwing him
Sure
to the
did.
curb.
Actually, I think he needs to. Actually,
Get her a cow.
You got he's
Yes.
got a cow now.
A Highland miniature cow, a very majestic.
Oh, it was
Yep,
mask.
a
That's
mask.
what it was.
Forgot about that. Yeah, that was right at the beginning too. I need a new husband. Yeah, one that'll get you a cow. Tell him.
Not a new one, just like a
online petition for a cow.
He keeps saying no.
Oh, those are
Look,
good.
Mom thinks you need a cow too, I bet.
See?
All right, so my name is Tasha, and I have been reading for too many years, but not reading for too many more. So when we started the book club, we got super excited to kind of get back to reading all together. And then we got even more excited to open it up to people who have different thoughts, ideas, than we do. Because, we all know each other, so we tend to agree more than we don't sometimes. And I really like getting to know new people and new ideas. And so that's kind of where we're at with all of this. I'm married. Been for almost 16 years. We have 3 kids together. I didn't have any of them. I was a foster parent and I adopted through the foster care system. And so now I have 3 kids. One is 18, about to go off to college, and then a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. So that's about me. Adriana, you go ahead and hit it.
Adriana, self-proclaimed comedian. I find myself hilarious.
She is.
I work full time as a sales manager.
don't.
I have, well, you're a bitch. I have 3 kids, married, going on, well, just hit 9 years. My youngest is 5. I have a 9-year-old, and then I have a almost 17-year-old end of this month. Yeah, just going through life.
Yeah. Go, Des.
Oh, me.
No.
I'm Desiree. I'm up in Northern California. We're a
That's a
military
YMCA van.
family, so we're stationed. What'd you say?
Needs to drive a YMCA van.
YMCA then? No,
Yeah.
I got me my beast.
500
Big
kids.
enough. Big enough. Anyway, we have a combined 6 kids, anywhere from 19 to 5. Yep. That's it.
Her husband's in the military, and so they travel a lot because of that. Yeah, they move around.
We do not travel a lot. We've been to how
Okay,
many
they move around. They move around.
More than the average, but less than the average military. More than the average non-military.
Bingo. All right, Dominique, you hit it, babe.
I wasn't keeping track of exactly. I'm me, Dominique, wife to a guy, Houston. Like
just a
the
one
city.
guy.
He's over there waiting for her to like call his out, and he's like, "Please do tell more about me."
3 wild girls. They get wilder and smaller as they come. So I'm done because it's gonna be like a little miniature thing if I had another one. So just
Sure.
yeah. I was fortunate enough to be a stay-at-home mom with when I got pregnant with Inara, the firstborn. So been doing that thing and loving it and enjoying this whole thing now.
Yeah. So you also homeschool. So does Desiree. I mean, everybody does as of COVID, but still, you guys did before that.
Well, there's was it distancing
Distance
schooling?
learning. Yeah.
Distance learning. No, yeah, homeschooling is what we've been doing. So this whole thing wasn't a huge impact change on our girls, although we do have meetups with homeschool groups that had slowed down, but it's picking back up now. But
Right.
We don't have any of that.
No. There's
there
nothing
are.
picking back up.
They're there.
Well, let's see. My 18-year-old is about to move out to college come fall. I mean, we signed his lease papers, so get him out. Anyway, next, what was that?
Speaking from experience, so they move out and eventually someday they multiply and they come back. Those teenagers you were just talking about.
Woo,
They come
I
back.
know.
didn't
I
know
know.
that. They
I
do
know.
that. They do that.
I'll
So,
let them come back so as I can throw them out after I'm done.
yeah, I mean, as long as it's not permanent. Yeah, a little different.
There's a lot of them. If they multiply,
Look at that. We've got extra homeschoolers around here. Yeah, that's great. Alrighty, so joining us this week, we have Rebecca. I pointed the right way, y'all.
I'm the right
First
way.
time.
There's only one way. for me to
Rebecca
point.
has brought her mom this week, Diana, to join us in our reading. So did you guys both get to finish all your 6 chapters this week?
We did.
We did. I gave her the book while I was working. So
Okay, well, and you read like lickety split, so she had plenty of time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling about it so far? 6 chapters in.
It was really hard to put down.
I had to take it away from her.
It was very hard.
Right?
For the first page, and I'm like, "Are you sure you want to join my book club? Just read page 1."
That pretty much sums up book club in a nutshell.
I don't know if I could look at potatoes the same right now.
That's exactly what she said. We went shopping for
agree.
Easter
I
dinner, and she
agree.
said, "I don't know if I want scalloped potatoes for dinner anymore."
Well, hold on. Let
you
me
have
tell
them?
you this little bit of info.
scalloped potatoes should be fine. It's maybe a whole baked potato that you have to look at and bite.
Especially
Okay.
when you're
Just
So
make sure you
let me-
don't start seeing those eyes growing.
Let me
Right?
tell you guys about this. In the back of the book, there is a little thing written that I happened to catch, and it says a word about this story.
Just
I've said it before, authors are thieves. Though this is a work of fiction, some of the most incredible scenes are based on actual events. The crazy vine thing in the first chapter, for instance, I could not have made that up if I tried. Hello. And
I
hello.
had a feeling that was like oddly real, and I was like, but no, it can't be.
Maybe you read
Adriana is absolutely amazing and has booked Beth Duke to come on our last meeting.
Yes.
So
She's
excited
aligned with this live.
I mean, obviously, that's going to be a question we have to ask. Like, how in the world? Where in the world? Who in the world? Although
I
she's
mean, are we
probably not
talking
gonna
about like the little new potatoes, or are we talking about like a Yukon Gold or like a russet?
Could have been a big old russet. I don't know.
I need more information, or maybe I don't. I'm not really sure.
potato. Honestly, nobody needs it up
Flavorling potatoes.
there. Oh,
I
wow.
doubt it.
Oh,
I
Mom.
doubt it was a fingerling potato. I wish it was, but I doubt
Because
it was.
think it would have came out.
Well, fingerling
easier.
potatoes. Is that?
kicking me out and even we haven't even had any whiskey. Just one.
Good Lord.
This is mom sober. That's good. We're gonna get along just fine. Ashley had fries tonight. My mom made stacked potatoes, where
We
she
had
like
baked
slices
potatoes.
them like thick chips and
Oh.
oil, salt, pepper, and parm. I think on top. I don't know. Whatever. They're made with love, and they taste a lot of love. There was no Virginia on it, so I'm just that's all I'm about.
Thank goodness.
We had
Yeah.
baked potatoes minus the
Hold,
vines.
hold the Virginia, please.
Except for the fact that y'all know a bunch of us do our diets and stuff together. Most of the time we're all on keto. The other half the time
Real strict.
we're not.
Real strict.
Yeah, that one's the strictest of all. Basically never on it. And
strict enough
I
to
gotta
get off
say,
it.
I wasn't gonna turn down a potato no matter where it came from today. I gotta say, today was my cheat day, and I might have eaten that.
You burned it.
It's sad. I know. Are you sure?
No matter where it came from.
Yeah. Well, it could have been a fingerling. It could have been a russet.
Could have been
So
from a
not
Virginie.
no matter where it
Fried
came from,
or
just
baked.
No matter how. It was,
Could have been poached. I just
So,
wanted to
listen.
eat a potato.
Real quick before we move on, because
Yeah.
this book is about two different generations, right? I just want to
Mhm.
put a shout out there to all of those, you who have been with us for a while. You hear me talk about my Croatian grandmother. And yesterday she turned 94.
oh,
Look
oh
at,
my goodness.
oh yeah, it says birthday queen, and she was loving every minute of it,
I bet.
Love it.
soaking it up. There's her. Let me see if I can zoom in with all her flowers and all her balloons, and we were just spoiling the shit out of her, and she was in her glory.
Oh yeah.
In her glory.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Oh, I'm sure she had a great time. Were all grandkids there
Yeah, everybody celebrated, so it was nice.
and great grands, I guess. Yeah.
Mhm. She has
What
7
year
great
was she born
grandkids.
again?
1927.
27. Okay, so she's 3 years older than my gram.
She's seen some things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she during World War II they had to leave Croatia,
Yeah.
Yugoslavia. She said she's from Yugoslavia, not Croatia, and they were moved through Italy and had to live in a refugee camp in the deserts of Egypt for about 1.5 years. The El Shot refugee camp. You can look them up online, and there's pictures and stuff. It's a trip, and it's like 4 to 5 families per tent, and they're out in the middle of the desert. I mean, she's been through a lot. Amazing woman. If I could have half of her strength and agility and wisdom, I would be set for life.
Well, you'll have her strength. You already do. Agility. I don't think anybody has her agility.
She's incredible.
But she's amazing.
Yeah.
She'll still dance circles around all of us. She's
Yeah.
incredible. Yeah. Oh, love it.
So happy birthday, Nana.
Happy birthday, Nana.
happy birthday. That was yesterday?
Yeah.
Do you know what yesterday's date was?
The third.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is that not cute?
Yeah.
I had a friend that got married yesterday, and I thought it was the cutest date to get married.
That
That's
is
super cute. Our cousin is waiting. Well, she was waiting. She and her fiance are waiting to get married until 2/22/22 next year. I was like, you guys have been engaged forever. What's going on? She's like, we just love that date. Well, it's like during the week next year. They had to change.
That's so funny.
I was like, I didn't. My shit was on a Wednesday. So
Wow.
I got married on a Sunday.
and I'm just kidding.
I'm moving on. Okay, we got to talk about this book. We got to get into this book.
Okay, so we read chapters 1 through 6, and a lot happened. I first would like to say, different from some of the other stories that we've read together, this author starts everything off on page 1. I mean, you are sucked in on page 1.
Yeah.
And it's not like you have to wait for intros. You don't have to wait for info. Everything is coming to you so quickly that you really have a chance to get into it like right off the bat, and it makes you want to see what's going on next. Then she changes who's kind of being followed each chapter by chapter. And that's kind of another thing that I'm already liking by her. Not to mention her English already is better than our last month. So
Hello.
that already is number one for me. When you can like not find all, I think there was like one tiny error, and it might have been like a.
Okay, I think I read the same thing. Yeah.
That's like nothing.
Yeah,
But no, I loved ending a chapter of, say, Ronnie, and then you want to know, like, well, hold on, what's next? And then you get back into Violet. And in the beginning, you're kind of like, oh, okay, what the hell's going on, Violet? Then you get sucked into Violet, and then you're like, damn it. And then you're like, wait, but I want to know what happened with Ronnie. So you're constantly just wanting to continue.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it is very hard to put down.
It is.
It's early on, and I know it's gonna. Well, obviously, we know how they intertwine, but like I know there's gonna be something that mixes really well.
Well,
and
already, I mean, wow, right? With how chapter 6 is going.
There's still so many moments where like, no, oh my goodness, their life already. What else is there gonna be to hear?
Yeah. There's a lot going on already. I was quite surprised that she was able to start it off with, a bang. Basically, both chapters, started off with both characters with a lot going on. So I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what happens with both of them already. Whereas 6 chapters in, sometimes it's not enough to really care about your characters, but I'm just so interested in seeing what's going on. Not to mention, Ashley says she likes the back and forth. I do too. Same thing. It really is cool to just kind of get like the one thing and the next. And what's neat was seeing that Ronnie was also talking about certain things where when we jump to Violet, those things are kind of coming in and we get more backstory of. So, Adriana, somebody who has the topics that were written for discussion in front of them. Because
Well, we've already talked about what Ashley was talking about, the Virginie.
Girl.
Next is Rebecca's.
Do you have yours there, babe?
Because I don't even remember what I wrote.
So at first you said you'll never look at a potato the same.
Oh my God.
And then it was, why do you think Violet's first instinct was to tell her mom she was pregnant?
Right. I mean, what made her think that that was a good idea given the situation? It kind of surprised me that she went there. And then afterwards she tells her mom, no, just kidding, we've never done anything, when they really have. And then I'm like, well, what if she really is? And she's just her mom, just kidding, false alarm. And then she has to tell her later that she really is.
Thank you. That was my first thought.
Yeah.
Like, she's probably going to be pregnant, right? But
But I think I feel like she's gonna end up with Sam. I feel like they're gonna get close. And I feel like
thank you.
I feel like Johnny blames her for the accident. Like,
Well, he did. He said that basically.
This is your fault. I was trying to get back to you. And all right, mom's cut
Well,
off.
yeah, the pregnancy thing, I think she was trying to use as a tool to, well, I'm pregnant with this baby, so you have to let me go see him.
She was being manipulative.
Yeah. And then realize how stupid that was.
Yeah, it backfired and she didn't get what she wanted. She had to go somewhere else, obviously, to the best friend to get it. But I'm with you on that. I honestly think that this situation is going to bring Violet and Sam together. And I do think that that's how a baby is going to come to be.
Well, if you remember, that Ronnie actually says it somewhere in there that she has a daughter. So we just don't know yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Where
Pregnant.
But that's what I'm thinking too, is that she will end up pregnant.
Yeah.
Whether it's one night with Johnny or
is this that pregnancy? Is this that child?
Right.
We have yet to see. It's an interesting situation.
Yeah.
So
the other thing I'm wondering, like,
go ahead.
What if you're in Ronnie's? Is it Ronnie who gets the money?
Yeah.
What would you do if someone was just like, I'm just going to give you $265,000. You can have 50,000 of it now, which is basically like, here's your salary for a year. Take the year off and write this book. Like, what would you do?
Right.
Left you that amount of money and you just got a year to do whatever you wanted to do. What would you do?
don't know.
I'm curious. Like, I would travel personally.
She has parameters that she has to set, like stick within, and that is to write this story. So I do think that that's going to, keep her from doing a whole lot. She seems like the person who's going to stick around and kind of lollygag to get it done, and then, we'll discover more as she goes. But she also really likes the work that she does. So
Yeah.
where I might take time to travel and write while I travel,
Right.
she
That's what I would do. She
the
wants,
work.
because she wants to stay where she is. And I think that that's important because I think she needs to be in the environment she's in to be inspired for Violet's story.
I agree.
Yeah.
She needs to be around the elderly.
Well, remember,
that's
someone in that building is a part of her story. Because
Right.
remember how they talked about how she
And that she
passed
was
and the
around.
room that she was in, and that her love was there, and that's why she put herself there. So all of that, I think, is going to play a big part. Mhm.
how did I not catch that part?
It's in the beginning. She mentions that she followed her love there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
She didn't need to be in a home. She followed
Right.
him there.
But now it's a question of, is it Johnny or is it Sam?
Right.
Sounds
So
like
that'll
Johnny
be
Cash.
interesting to find
Is
out.
it
Or
the daughter that she gives
Or-
up? Maybe working there. Or owning
Oh.
it, or
Well, no, because it does say that
Girl,
she died. No, because it does say that she passed in a male's room and that his family wanted to forget all about the institution or something.
yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. No,
I
that's
thought that there were like some red flags about how she passed because everyone's still trying to figure it out. We don't have a whole lot of
Because I don't
information.
think they
And
know her
exactly.
backstory.
How'd she
Right.
get into that room? So that's a good question.
Right.
Right. How'd she
But
get
they passed first, right? That love.
I don't know.
I mean, you hear those stories all the time of like people who, when their partner, their lifelong partner passes away, they go not shortly after. Like
Days, yeah.
they're like, okay, they're gone. I can go too, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
See,
That
I have
happens like more than often.
Isn't it more so on the man's side than the woman's side?
no, not
Well,
necessarily.
like in the
Heart attack.
Like
Yeah.
they were doing some extracurricular activities. And it was is that what you mean?
I
Probably.
love those stories. I love those.
Not only
Probably.
after all these years.
Yeah.
See, I have a feeling that Ronnie's mom is Violet's daughter.
I feel like I'm on that same track too. I'm wondering how they're connected. I
Yeah.
know they're connected some way other than just
And I think Violet may have known that that might have been her granddaughter or found out somehow. And that's why she took her under her wing as much as she did. Like, and that's why she was so adamant on write my story. Because then she's going to find out. So I don't know. But I'm interested. They got to be connected somehow.
Broken-hearted death. It sure is. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
you've heard it. It happens so often, and it is so sad, but it does happen. My theory is not that Ronnie and Violet are related. I just think that I do think that Violet feels, almost a motherly or grandmotherly, instinct toward Ronnie is kind of where I'm at with that. And I think that maybe because she knows a little bit of Ronnie's history, given that she was, in foster care, adopted, she puts a baby up for adoption at some point. So maybe that's where like their connection kind of initially started. But my theories right now are more along the lines of just they became friends. She knew that she was a good writer, and maybe to push her to be a better person, she's like, here, write this story and I'll give you this. And maybe it was just like the push she needed to, get her to actually do something that she's been talking about for years and years. So, I mean, don't forget, their relationship already goes back, like 5 years or something? I think that's
I don't
Yeah.
know.
5 years, yeah.
I think Violet feels like she can trust Ronnie, and I feel like it's sort of going to be like vindication for her to be able to get her story out. But she can't do it while she's still alive, and she trusts Ronnie to do it right. So
Yeah. There's definitely a deep connection between them.
Yeah.
And it'll be really interesting to see that kind of play out a little bit more. What else do we have on discussion topics here?
Scylla
Scylla
said
has some.
why.
And
There we go. Go for it, ladies. Somebody.
Who is it? Who had it?
I have it.
Oh, go ahead.
So she said, why did Chet's mom leave suddenly and only take Cece? That broke my heart, and I just can't imagine what that did to Chet.
That was weird.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like we're gonna learn. There's got to be more going on because, like, you could tell that Violet had a connection with Chet, but not Cece. Like, she just had a weird vibe with Cece.
Didn't she say that Cece was an asshole?
Kind of, yeah. And like, they just never seemed to connect. But something about the way that Chet was getting in trouble at school. I mean, I know that could have just been him acting out, trying because like his mom didn't seem to love him for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it makes me wonder if there's like more to Chet, and I almost got a tiny bit of a creepy vibe from him.
Yeah. I
don't know
did.
if someone else did, but
I got a little bit of a desperation from him, more like this kid is trying to cling on to the few things that he has. Not necessarily in a creep factor, but more, he's in a situation where his parents are kind of aloof about him. They're not really around. His mom, obviously, we saw like the tiny bit of interaction where she was kind of like, intoxicated or something, taken off, didn't really have anything for the kids prepared. And, while there's a difference between someone who grows up poor and someone who's in Chet's situation, it seemed to me like he just had parents that were kind of, his dad cares, but not enough to care for him. And his mom doesn't seem to care at all. So it just seems like he's desperate. He's, grasping at anyone who will give him any kind of attention, whether it's negative or positive. With Violet, it's positive. At school, it's negative. So he's going to, steal and act out and do the kinds of things that kids who need parents will do. It's not bringing his parents to his rescue. It's driving them further apart. Probably has nothing to do with him, but
we find out why he stole the lunch money. It was because he wanted to buy a gift for Violet.
Yeah, for her.
He to go live with his aunt. So
yeah,
he was just like I think he's really desperate to keep her, some part of her in his life.
The only connection he really has that he cares about.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is mom supporting her habit? Honestly, she's probably going out and letting somebody else support it. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was my guess too.
And I think Chet's going to be reappearing in this story. Like, there seemed to be a lot of
he'll be back. Yeah.
Yeah. His character wasn't just an in and out. So it'll be interesting to see like how he plays a part in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting. We'll see. We'll see.
So Scylla also says, Violet said Johnny was a careful driver. We still haven't found out why he crashed. I don't buy that he was in a hurry to get back.
I think he and Kimmy had a heated conversation. And I think that there was something going on with him and his sister. And it probably had something to do with Violet.
Yeah.
And that he got upset and or distracted, and I think that had something to do with the crash, and so I think that's why he blames Violet. That's my theory.
Maybe they might have been discussing her at the time.
Yeah,
well, maybe his sister doesn't like her.
Right.
Maybe he got mad and.
Well, we already know that the parents don't care for
mom,
her.
yeah, doesn't think that Violet's good enough for him. So
did anybody? Oh, did anybody notice like when they talk, they're always very lovey-dovey. And the last time they talked, when she said, I love you, he didn't say I love you back. He just said you too.
Right.
That was page 27. That really
wasn't that when his friend was there? And
isn't that what she said?
Yeah, his friend was there, but he was
in front of his guys at basketball practice or something. So she was like, I figured, you know what I mean, that someone was around him, which I get. Okay. I mean, they're teenagers, but
he's been, I thought, kind of lovey-dovey in front of them before, but that just kind of made me question. And then the next thing happened.
I think he may have told his sister about their plans to marry, or maybe that they went all the way, and that's how maybe a fight would have happened. But at the same time, too, he is a man, a boy, and this is someone that he finally dipped into. and he's looking forward to doing it again. And he could have just been on a rush to get back. Like,
he thought he was going to get some Sunday.
And
funding.
now I don't think it's a thing of him being mad at her because of the accident. I think that he just feels that he's unworthy of her now in his condition and feels less than all these other men around him. You got to remember, he lost his ability to play basketball, which he was
He
great
lost his
at.
ability to play with his pee-pee. That's what we got.
Lost his ability to love her like that. So all of that obviously plays a part, but she's too young to understand it at that time.
Well,
you know,
he's too young to understand his feelings too. He's really angry and upset, and he needs to place blame on his feelings. And so he's in his brain, if it was to go see her, then that is the reason in his brain. He truly might believe that is the reason, because he himself is too young to put
everyone tries to
those emotions together.
Blame or fault for something, right? So when
sometimes there is none, but they need that one thing so that they can have like a visual to hold on to it.
Right. So one more thing that Scylla said was, Sam just assumes that Violet doesn't know how to work, and his comment about her pricing the purses would amuse her irritated me. Then I have to remember that the book is taking place back in the 40s. How far have we come?
Right.
Interesting.
I love that too. It's like Sam basically adores her, but yet he still thinks of her as this little woman who can't
do regular simple tasks.
Let me work. Let me help you.
Right. I didn't read into that too much, but I get it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it irritated me when that like kind of situation went down. I'm like, why do you think that you can't just explain something simple and that she can't do it? Like, I mean, you're obviously in love with her, and yet you have zero faith in her whatsoever to be able to do really anything except for
it would be funny if she did get it wrong.
Oh my God. I was waiting for that though too. I was like, because they're making a big deal out of this, that's probably what's going to happen. But hopefully not. Hopefully everything's okay. But he's probably going to have to admit to his parents that there was a mistake and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be annoying. But anyways.
Do you want to read your thoughts, Des? Or do you want me to read them?
That's true, Ashley. Women didn't really do a whole lot more around that time. I mean, this is the 40s.
So everything above me kind of touched on everything else I had noted in my book. And so I had grabbed a few silly things I thought. So when she was babysitting Chet, she was scrawling his name or Johnny's last name with her first name. Do you remember who you did that with in high school?
Stop.
This chick was Anna Di Palermo.
Hold on a second. That was just one of them, but you were just as bad.
Oh, I know, but do you remember a last name?
You want me to get the letters? Because I still have all of them.
Oh my God, you do?
Oh, yes, I do.
We used to decorate all of our letters to each other, by the way.
So all of them had the first name in black, and then it was different colors coming out with palm trees, and it was this whole scene, and then it would just be like, hey, what are you doing after work or after school? Like, you want to hang out? But it was this big old mural. Yeah.
Can we write that like that again?
Okay, I'm gonna get them. They're in a plastic container in Nana's garage, and I'm going to bring them and show them at the next meeting.
I just found one from Desiree the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, she wrote Nikki, Nikki, because a lot shorter than Dominique.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Should I share this?
I have mine I think in storage if Tosh still has it. All of
I think Diana knows who Rebecca wrote.
Well,
she was pointing to her. I was excited.
I had my husband in high school,
the blue-eyed guy at the math competition.
Guy out there in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Yeah. Y'all are high school sweethearts?
They are.
That's sweet.
That is sweet. Okay, that's cheating. Who else before him?
They're really
no one in junior high that you had a crush on?
Boyfriends before him.
It didn't
no
have to be a
crushes.
boyfriend. Definitely everybody's last name I put mine with was not my boyfriend.
No, hell no.
Well, and I wasn't really, I was never into like celebrities or musicians or anything like that either. I had, Nikisha was like obsessed with Teen Beat and Bop and all that stuff. And she had like my one of my best friends growing up had like the posters. My equivalent of the four of you was me, Susie, Nikisha, and April. Would have been that would have been my four.
That was your crew.
Growing up.
That's funny.
Wait, so you
I
didn't
never-
like Jonathan Taylor Thomas from Teen Beat?
I was just not into movie stars at all. But
No,
like,
JTT.
my friend Nikisha would have had that all over her wall.
Yeah.
I just was never that.
I didn't have posters, but I did like my
I'm not
Jonathan
like
Taylor
in a
films.
math competition. I was a nerd.
Oh my god. So I never had like the teeny bopper type crushes or like posters in my room. I had the surfers. I had everything was surf themed. Ask Tasha. I even had a
Her
door.
room
Where are
looked
your
like a
puka
tiki
shells?
bar.
I had a sign going into my room and it was the Tiki Hut. And I just had surf posters, wallpapering, and all the surfers, I mean, all the way around.
Yeah.
That was my shit.
It was like going to a tiki bar. I'm surprised that she didn't have torches like in her room.
If I could have, yeah.
You would have.
If they had LED torches back then, yeah, I would have.
I got a couple in the backyard. You want me to get them? For you?
Yeah. See.
We put the mosquito stuff in them so that we don't get.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Trinella.
nice. Just kill me in my sleep.
Oh my goodness.
I like to die without no itches. So
Right?
We're coming up on itchy scratchy time. It's mosquito hour in California. So hour meaning all year long. So
We lived in Alaska. We were stationed there for 3 years, and the mosquitoes
Right.
there, you can like put a saddle on them and ride them to work. They're
that's
massive.
it, Ashley.
They're like cute. I've never seen mosquitoes like
They
that.
were
It's
big.
crazy.
no
Oh,
way.
no. I would have hid inside. No.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
So I
Elvis
walked with a
everything.
bubble man suit.
I love that, Ashley. Elvis, everything.
Love it.
See, so as I got older,
We had a saddle skirt and saddle shoe trend in elementary school. Or poodle skirt. Everyone had a poodle skirt. The felt with an actual poodle sewn onto it. Yeah.
I remember when Graham got us saddle shoes, we thought we were bomb. Oh, they were cute.
Now we're gonna get down
Look,
to
my
business
husband just
over
brought
here.
this in for my mom.
nice.
Oh,
Go Habs.
Special to the Amber,
Freshly
just for
brewed.
them while they're here.
So as I got older, Ashley, I
Here.
got out of the whole surf theme and into the whole rockabilly theme. I was rockabilly for a long time. And I have the vintage pinup calendar pages. And I had those.
That.
The fuck is so funny? Excuse my language,
I took
Mom.
down my posters after I met them in person.
kidding me?
Dad.
She's around me.
Huh?
Good.
No, I'm talking to this hooker right here. This one. You.
She's laughing about the comment.
The comments. Basically, these people fucking suck. So she was like, "Get their face on my fucking wall." That's
Wait.
what that comment says.
Who thought JTT was cute though back in the day?
I just met. I was all about the JTT. I felt he was down to earth. I felt like I feel like he's still like a good down to earth human being.
And the Casper kid.
I didn't
Devin
think
Sawa.
it was prettier than mine.
Devin Sawa. Devin
There you go.
Sawa.
To this day, Desiree whispers,
That's
"Can
where
I
it's
keep
at.
you?" to everyone. I swear.
I
Oh my God.
cried. I remember where I saw Casper. I saw it up at the Terraces, a very tiny little theater, and I cried.
That's where I saw
So
Titanic.
CJ's friend was actually the voice of Casper. Devin Sawa was not Casper's ghost voice.
Don't tell me that
CJ's
right now.
friend
Stop.
was. Everybody called him Casper forever.
That's all right.
You
It's
mute
just
her.
to look at.
One with Christine Ricci. Really?
He was also in Idle Hands. Really like that one.
Oh, I like them all in idle hands. I like the little Seth Green, little midget dude.
Did I meet Seth Green?
Did you have to look down? If you did, probably.
Right.
No, I've met two dudes that were actors that I had to look down at. Well, I think one might have been Seth Green.
So I met John Travolta and Nicolas Cage at Cabrillo Beach when they were filming
Oh,
Face Off.
Yeah, I was about to say Face Off. So
Someone
if you
told
guys,
me about it, and I ran down there. I was still in my school uniform. It was like 7th grade, and I have the pictures somewhere. My mom was so pissed because she's like, "You're not going to see him. I'm not going to go." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever, don't go." She's a huge John Travolta fan. When I came home and told her that I met him, and then we had to develop the photos from the little wind and click. Oh my gosh, she was so mad. I was like, "That's what you get."
so just FYI, San Pedro, it's a small town that not many people know, but there's a ton of filming
Oh
that
yeah.
happens here.
All the Fast and the Furious and a bunch of well-known movies, Sons of Anarchy, everything was all filmed around here.
A ton.
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
Charlie Hunnam is my 2000s Devon Sawa.
Oh, yeah.
Harley went down to the bar I used to work at, like
Who's that?
just after I quit working there too. I was pissed.
How could you?
Charlie.
Wait,
Just as long as he keeps his English accent, American accent. When he goes back British, now you can have him.
He takes it.
Weirdo.
I will take him no matter which accent he does.
Okay, well, I'm just
He
saying.
could be redneck, hillbilly.
No.
Got it.
That's
He
fine.
could
I'd rather
put on
have that than
Mexican
British.
accent.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Rather than redneck hillbilly.
I got it.
Here.
I'm good.
His
Yes, they have.
British sound is very high pitched. He actually deepens his voice to speak in like the American English accent.
Perfect. He needs to keep
Yeah.
that going. Yep. He doesn't need to say anything, as a matter of fact. Just sit there and look the way you look.
Or like, please don't.
That's it. Don't talk. Just,
Right.
hello, don't
You just
say
want
nothing.
to see a bunch of eye candy.
That's it.
That's it.
So, speaking of candy, Ricochet.
Good transition.
Ricochet.
Ricochet. First of all, way to name him. I'm just saying.
But
Hey,
wow,
That was my next comment.
filled in with that as a name.
That was
That's
great.
awesome.
My parents had a sense of humor, clearly, the other day.
That's full
I enjoyed that. I thought that was really funny. He'll be an interesting addition. So,
Bye, Ashley.
well,
Good night,
enjoy,
Ashley.
Ashley. Go crack some eggs and eat some candy and get sugar rushes. And
Mommy tag. I was gonna-
Easter.
Put your titties away.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Tuck them bad boys back.
How does the Hubs wants them out still?
Put your bunny ears back.
Oh my goodness.
Mommy, why are you dressed in a bunny costume with no legs?
I thought that was like a real comment.
Right? Oh man.
I was like, what? I need to see this.
She said titties are in for the night, and on our Twitch, it's gonna look like blank is in for the night, and nobody's gonna know.
Well,
That
I
makes
know
it
it's
that much
something.
more fun to guess.
No, she's on Facebook.
Yeah, but we're showing it up on.
No,
Like,
it shows
does it-
titties.
Oh, does
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
All right then. All
There you
right.
go.
Welcome, Sherry. So we were at dinner together earlier, and her dessert that she made might have kept me that much longer. We were just about wrapping up dinner, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I have cake." And I'm like, "Oh, you mean the cake that you have talked about for 16 years that I've never had?"
What is this
That's
cake?
the one.
Oh, it's like a pineapple nut meringue.
Shane ordered a carrot cake from some place because there was like some deal. And it was supposed to have been delivered Friday night. It was supposed to be this bomb carrot cake, this amazing carrot cake.
Love
It's-
carrot.
We don't even, it's like in Tennessee still. By the time it gets here, it's probably not even going to be any good.
Oh
It will
no!
be good.
Not a cheap cake.
It will be
Oh.
good.
So look, you got to be a Karen and complain so you get your money back plus a free cake.
We will. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep,
You want to hear a Karen story?
absolutely.
Happened today, yesterday. My daughter needed her dress for Easter. Got a dress. I ordered a dress. It was supposed to be here Saturday, and it wasn't here. And little FedEx thing kept saying Saturday, and then I look at it. Oh, it's supposed to be here. It changed to Sunday, and I call. Oh, your package is arriving on time on Sunday. That's not on time. Saturday was on time. So I call them. I'm like, yo, I need the dress. I need the dress. I need my package. It's important. I didn't really want to say why it was important because, anyways, I knew technically it wasn't. But I call them. I want my package. Hey, keep it at the shipment. You know how you could pick it up, right?
Yeah.
Just leave it there and I could pick it up and then we'll have it for our event that we're going to. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, no, we can't keep it there. Why not? Just keep it there. And it's back and forth, back and forth. So I asked to talk to the supervisor. And then she's like, no, I can't do that. They won't hold it for you.
Oh,
So back and forth, back and forth. Let me talk to the supervisor. Well, why do you want to talk to them? So I said, it's confidential. And they're like, no, I need to tell them something. They won't answer to that. I was like,
oh.
well, then you tell me what they will answer. You tell me what their answer to. And then finally, after 5 minutes, she's like, crap, I forget
I'm
what she said.
going to write you a bad review and tag everyone I know. Oh, all of a sudden you're listening. Thanks.
Well, so she said, oh, well, you can, they'll answer. She finally told me something. Claims. Oh, well, even they'll talk to you if it's about claim. Okay, that's what it's about. So she transferred me finally.
She knows claims.
And then I'm like, hi, yeah, I'm calling because I need to claim my package. It's here. It needs to stay there. Let's make that happen. She's like, all right, no problem. I was on the phone for 10 minutes with this other person saying it couldn't happen. On the phone for 1 second. Oh, yeah. So then we got her dress. And she had her dress for Easter. Oh, so frustrating.
So in the end, you got the dress.
Well,
I did because I Karen'd it. That's why. And
Well,
she's
as
like,
he calls me and Sean, Karen and Darren. I'm like, you're an a-hole.
Desi?
Yeah, Desi. He's all right, Karen and Darren. I'm like, oh,
Didn't he call you and my husband that the other day?
Huh?
Didn't he call you and CJ that the other day
Yeah.
about something when you were here for the birthday? Yeah.
Yeah. And then, Desi's hair is blonde and it's really short right now, but it's starting to grow out. So when he wears his headphones, like his headset, the back sticks up. So I call him Kate Gosselin. He looks like his little bangs. And then I'm like, all right, Kate Gosselin, calm down.
but, it's like, my little one calls me a Karen. I'm like, dude, do you know how much you get because I'm a Karen?
Yeah, I don't give a damn. And my to-go line, anytime we go somewhere and some shit goes down, Sean already knows, and he'll start to walk away like, oh, she's got this, is I'll be like, look, I have been a manager for a major retail company for 9+ years, and we would never. And then I go off on my tangent. Oh, the shit works all the time.
We'll start using that even though it's not true.
Yeah, that's all right. They don't know.
I realized
What would
another.
Anna say? That's what you need to know. What would Anna say?
Right. And it
And then
works.
say that.
I even pretend to be my friends, and I call stores and complain for them because they don't know how to do it. I get them free shit all the time.
I did that once for a friend whose husband was working out of town and he paid like a significant amount extra to have Valentine's Day flowers delivered to her on Valentine's Day. And they showed up the day after Valentine's Day.
You can refund my delivery fee. Thank you.
Yeah, so I called and I pretended to be her and I laid into him. And then, of course, her husband wasn't. They're like, we can only talk to the person that ordered him. So we go to our boss because her husband's, he's not where he can get on the phone and talk. So we go get our boss and he gets on the phone to the husband and like lays into them. She gets free flowers. They get the refund. I think they actually sent more flowers because it was the first time.
Fresh flowers?
Good.
Love it. Love it. Oh my goodness.
So do we have anything else that we want to talk about before we hit hour 2?
I have one more question on here because we already talked about Ricochet. My other question was, who had a teacher that made you feel the way Mrs. Whitley made Ronnie feel?
I had a couple.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about that. That was a couple of years ago.
Not that long.
Me too.
I can't think of anyone.
I don't know. I don't have a specific teacher, but I was, like I said, I was a nerd, so I don't know.
No, I can't think of.
I know a lot of people who had teachers like that because I know a lot of friends that would talk about wonderful experiences with their teachers. I'm like, oh, when am I going to get that? No, I never had that. I know they existed because I heard it firsthand or second hand, I guess. I heard it from the first, the first. What do you call that? Whatever. I know they existed. My brother had amazing teachers. My friends had amazing. Oh, they did this. They do this. We're doing this. Oh, where's mine? I never got one. I always had like the experimental teachers. Like I had an English teacher who was really a math teacher, but they put him in my class because they had no English teachers available. Horrible experiment. I've had all of those. That's what I had. I had all the bad experienced teachers.
I did have an English teacher one time that I liked well enough. Maybe it was the class, but I took a Shakespeare class 2 years in a row. The same class. I was either impressed with the class or something. There was something great about it.
Interesting. Shakespeare is very difficult to take.
I had that class as an AP or what is it? Yeah, A period class at like 7 in the morning.
I tried.
Bad choice. Half awake.
I dropped
Kind
it.
of like
I tried it.
decipher shit. No, didn't
No
work.
one is ready for Shakespeare at 7 a.m. I'm sorry,
No.
but out damn spot. That's it.
Actually, just
Off
thought
the record.
I saw Sherry's comment that she had a teacher she's still in touch with. I
That's
do
right.
have one science teacher from high school, two that I'm still in touch with.
Really?
Yeah, one
Mine
of
have
them.
all died of old age probably by
Okay,
now.
but I had some of the same teachers that she had, so that tells you like the tiny little town that I'm from. And like Mr. Burfield, he taught both of us.
Right.
He was a government. I don't even remember what subject he taught, but
Current
I was
events.
saying, my history teacher was my mom's history teacher, and there were teachers at Pedro that were there when my mom went to high school. So
which was
yeah, I
fun
know what that's like.
for me. But then my little brother followed me 2 years later, and he and I are very different. That did not go over well. But I mean,
I think Mr. Burfield wore the same yellow leisure suit.
he did.
When you
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, that's weight
leisure
management.
care.
That's weight
Now-
management.
It's
There.
commitment.
Rebecca, I have a question. When your brother went into the class following you, were they expecting him to be like you and got disappointed?
They were very. I don't know if I would say disappointed.
Taken back. Taken back.
They had to change their expectations. My brother was very different from me. He's a boy. He's the youngest. He did not meet his future spouse at a math
Did he resent you at all at any moment? Like, why did you have to?
all the time. All the time.
conference.
Not her necessarily, just
The teachers.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
teachers.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
and,
did.
and honestly, I thought it was kind of unfair too. That they were kind of judging him based on.
They were a little
Right. Oh, this is what we had before, so that's why I was asking and wondering.
Well, let's see. Does anybody have any comments out there that they'd like to wrap up for this week's reading, chapters 1 through 6?
The one thing
And
I
final-
absolutely love the Violet character just because, and especially during COVID, I had a friend that died a few years ago, an elderly woman. It didn't matter if she had nothing to do all day, nowhere to go, no company coming. She would get up, do her hair, put her makeup on. I mean, she didn't have a lot of money, but she would just do that thing every day where she was full makeup, hair,
Yeah,
just was ready for the day every day. And I was really impressed. I
I
really
love that.
do that.
I love that. I could see how that would remind you of Ronnie's character in this book too.
So I'm wearing the dresses at home to homeschool the kids. I started out doing that when I moved into remote full time 2.5 years ago, three years ago, whatever it was before it was cool. I started making a point of like getting up every day, like doing my hair and makeup, getting dressed and all of that. And then after a while, I was just like, how am I doing this?
Marion Hubbard.
It lasted until everybody went remote. And then like my boss was coming in, like not shaved, wearing a hoodie. And I'm like, why am I doing this?
Why am I doing this?
He makes 3
You
times.
could start a trend. You could start a
Well,
trend of,
It's just to make you feel good.
yeah.
You know?
That's really why
There's-
it made me feel
Yeah.
more like,
Productive.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do it anymore.
I
put on-
even
Don't
have
let
like
this
my
face
days off.
fool you. I'm a bum.
Yeah, we all know.
I didn't do it 6 or 7 years ago. So
Yeah, it took me 90 minutes to put on eyeliner. So
Oh
My
I wouldn't do
cousin,
She's
my
not-
cousin
We're
is
gonna
an
get you the
artist.
stamp.
I got it for that one.
the eye stamp. Yeah.
Oh,
There you
you got the stamp one? Like the
You know, they have eyeshadow decals now. You just put
Yeah.
them on. They look like stickers. I'm going to get you that shit right there.
We've
Dude,
used those. They're like
now,
a
send
rubber.
it over.
I
You
said,
can get me some eyebrow toupees. No, I don't really have to do my eyebrows. I got good
Maybe she
eyebrows.
just haven't
What are they
tattooed
called?
They
What
might
are-
be
what are
curly,
the
but-
eyebrow wigs called? I can't remember, but I know.
I don't know, but I think it's toupee.
I know what the
Wigs?
wig for downstairs
No,
is called.
toupee.
what is it called?
Ew. Why would
Called
someone
a
want to?
merkin.
Why would someone want that?
Think about like Game of Thrones. They're like way back when, and everybody's like bald now. So yeah, you've got to get a wig.
You want
Well,
that like
well.
60s vibe.
Let your body do what it's supposed to.
Okay, that's different for a movie set, but like, who
Yeah.
just randomly wants to be like, "Hey, I want like pubes sticking out of my bathing suit. Let me get a vajay toupee." That's what they should call them.
Oh my gosh.
I'm making a
You
company.
need to market that right
They're
now
gonna
before
be
somebody
all
steals it.
different. They're gonna look
Oh,
like
you
Dom's
better buy
hair.
that website right now.
Dominique, we're gonna make a multicolor so the curtains match the drapes. All different styles, pigtails, braids, cornrows. We're doing.
Can mine have dark roots?
I want
Like
space
white
buns,
hair?
Anna. I want space buns.
Yeah, I'm making it for you. Down.
Space buns.
I don't think there's called space buns when they're down there, but
No, it's just balls, but I'm okay.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make.
Should be taking the little Jew curl and just like wrapping it up.
they
But
have
like,
everything in Korea that has to do with plastic.
Right.
Yes, they wear like camel toe bottoms.
Well, because they like fake fupa. They wear fake fupas.
We're gonna make
God.
bikini bottoms that have an opening that look like elastic on the sides where you put the hair through, so it's like little ponytails. I'm coming up with all of the ideas right now. Built-in ponytail holders for your vajay toupee.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you just say your vajay today? Like a new one each day?
Sure, that too. They just clip on.
This is a whole new.
They're like
we got
the clip-on
like
toy.
wrap this tight before somebody steals this. All right,
I know.
guys, got this.
Oh, you
right
got
now.
your Monday, 2J, Wednesday, all the way down to your
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
No,
Sunday, Sunday.
is the holy
Try
day.
this 2-hour eyeliner off. Stop
Listen.
it.
Sunday is the holy day. You gotta let that shit breathe. But you know how they have those clip-on like swoop bangs? It's gonna be like that. You just done. I'm so down.
I'm done.
Okay, so listen, let's get to hour 2 for the game because I'm really excited. I felt like a total like
I did
heck.
the raffle. The raffle.
Okay, we do that shit too.
Before then, Adriana, why don't you go ahead and announce your raffle item for
Okay, do we have a picture?
Oh my god.
I don't even have my glasses on, so I can't see anything.
Oh.
I'm trying to get my mom set up with Kahoot so she can play.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Do
go
we
ahead.
have the photo?
Go ahead. I'll just watch.
No?
Are we posting it?
Just
Yeah.
tap Rebecca's phone when you know she's getting it wrong. Just
And
don't.
everybody who wants,
Looking for her glasses.
So
Everybody-
here is our raffle item. So this is actually a cookbook
Wait, I don't
based
know where I
on the
am.
Fried Green
Oh, I know
Tomatoes restaurant with a cute little dish towel that says "Love grows here," and that mason jar. Those are measuring cups.
Oh, I
There
like that.
are. Oh, Fanny Flag's original Whistle Stop Cafe.
Uh huh.
Love it. Love
they
it.
say again that they're measuring cups. Like, I love it.
Yeah, it's super cute.
So
So I'm
cute.
so excited for who gets this.
Yeah, me too.
And who does get it? People who have.
Read and joined us in hour 1. Correct.
So if you guys are still with us, let us know you were here.
Yeah, put your name in the comments and we will make sure that you are part of the raffle drawing.
So we can get a hold of you.
Here, Dr. Who are you? We are dying to know.
We need to know how to get a hold of you if you are the winner.
Yeah. Is Doxy a nickname? Or is Mum the nickname? Because it is for
Are
us.
you part of our
Vanessa,
Facebook?
okay.
Are you-
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
great?
She
Now
is
we
in
know.
our group. Now we know. So you will be included in the raffle for this.
I love
week.
it.
Yes, very
Who's
excited.
a newbie? Aren't you up here with us in Northern California?
Yeah, she was the one who was talking about not Cherry Hill with us.
Yes.
My stupid ass. I'm like, pick a fruit. There's a hill. That's it.
Stupid.
Anyway, everybody go up to Peach Hill soon. It's near Placerville,
Do they have peach whiskey there?
right? They should.
Hold on a second. I got someone trying to break
Because
in.
mine's gone and I need a refill.
Adriana's got someone trying to break in, and it's probably her niece. Watch her say it.
Oh.
Or one of her
It's me the
I
whole
am taking
time.
off my shoes.
My kids.
Why am
Why
I
are you
wearing
wearing
shoes?
shoes sitting there?
No.
Because I came home and I never took them off.
Okay. Mom's
They're
got
coming off.
glasses. She's ready to get down with the Kahoot.
Ready?
Oh,
Ready?
peach brandy.
Ooh, that sounds
You
good.
guys see that?
Okay.
Y'all know I'm over here fancy with my pink monster.
I feel
Okay.
like Mr. Rogers right now taking off my shoes.
So I
It's a
had this
wonderful day in the neighborhood.
in my peach tea, and it was delicious.
Did you?
Yes.
I wanted
That's
to do,
what
but
I-
I didn't have time when we got home. I was like, F it, just throw something in a glass.
Already
Oh, I
finished it.
had mine in this and finished it.
Wow.
Oh my God, it's
Okay,
so good.
so before we move on to the game, Adriana has set up for us.
And by the way, I feel very techie, by the way. Because I'm not the one that does like all these little things. So I'm feeling like very
Like you did some
fancy.
shit.
I did some shit.
No, Adriana goes, I put together a little game. We'll pop up some things for it. And, I'm just going to read it to everyone and you can pick. Never mind. I have figured out a way to do this digitally and we're all going to play together. And I was like, what? You did
It
what?
was the idea of my husband and my daughter. They're like, why don't you just Kahoot it? And I'm like, oh, yeah, because I know about a goddamn Kahoot. What is that? And then I was like, this is awesome.
My teenager goes, I did that a lot in school, so I know all about the Kahoots. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You're a pain in my ass. All right. So let's see. For next week, before everybody takes off, I know Ashley already did, but she already has our calendar. So she already knows what we're about to read for next week. For those of you who don't, chapters 7 through 17. So we get 10
Wait, can you
chapters.
share the photo now that we're on?
We've got 10 chapters to read. This is our Violet and Ronnie.
We did. We did share.
Although I'm not quite the Violet that Violet
I
is.
can't remember.
Oh, okay. I
Violet's
want to mention real fast. Thought this was super cute. So they mention the different trees and flowers and shrubs, etc. Whatever. The first one they mention is the ginkgo. And in this photo, it's this gorgeous yellow tree in the background. It was the first one I put in our picture, and now I feel bummed that I did.
Right.
Look how pretty that is back there.
Is that a background, Tosh, or is that an actual like?
This is my backyard. Everything I put in it was not there. Except for this tree.
And want to know where it is.
It's beautiful.
This tree stump is
The
real.
children.
And the children.
Children were there.
The beasts were truly hiding in the background.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think there's some brick over here that's actually mine and maybe a patch of grass. The rest of it, all of them are actual like flowers and trees that we picked out from the story. Our pre-reader.
We were in
gave
a
us-
junkyard when we took the photo.
You put
Tasha
it
made
back.
my backyard look
We were in a
gorgeous.
tire yard.
I did. I can work wonders with your backyard if you just want to pretend you have a nice one.
Right. No, she did a great job.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Anyways, ginkgo biloba. All right, so Adriana has prepared a fun trivia game for all of us. What is this trivia game about, Adriana? She said, F you, 1 minute. I can't wait to see what's
Good Lord.
happening in the next chapters. Oh man.
Okay. Are we ready
Now these
for the game of Kahoots?
Kahoot.
So, first of all, what do we do? Get into
I'm
our
going to
game.
give you, hold on. So,
Is everyone who's chatting commenting, did you all download Cahoots?
Is that me? I did.
Okay, are you guys able to see
your
my
face.
screen?
I meant people. Nope.
Download it.
Not yet, Anna.
We can make it happen. We can make it happen. Do we need to share you?
We do not see your screen. Adriana needs to be.
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Here it comes.
Okay, you can see my screen now.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. Now, you guys are going to
Novel Bees, Alabama trivia.
hold on now.
This is very, very exciting.
Okay. Give it a second. You guys are going to enter in that game pin. You guys can all see this, right? Because I can't see you guys anymore.
You want to know I missed a digit?
What is our account type? Personal?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Just put in whatever. Just get to the thing.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
get
I
to the
didn't know.
point.
Rare. 17.
All right. See, so it shows everybody
Oh,
logging
oh,
on.
you're here.
We'll see
Wait,
all of our players.
Oh, where did I? Oh my goodness, I'm so.
Oh, look, I popped up.
Wait, I didn't yet. Create join this enter pin. That's the pin. That's the
This is
pin.
cool. I've never
4,
played
8,
in Cahoots.
1 7 4 4 7.
Who's Twig?
That's not
That's
me.
Sherry.
I'm
Okay.
the opposite of a twig, so definitely not me.
I guarantee it's Sherry.
There's
Okay, there's Domo.
Look at these, my name like pop up.
Okay, are we waiting for anybody else to log on?
Tosh.
Join us,
Yeah,
people.
The other bitch down
Join
below.
us.
FP.
Is that
You're in. Not
Is
you're
this everybody? Because I can't see our
Eurasian.
home screen.
We are in.
Everybody's good to go. No one else is joining.
Thumbs
you're
up
in? See your
if you are
nickname on
in,
the screen?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear who?
I can't
Me?
hear Tasha.
Oh,
I said thumbs up. If
Okay,
you
so
are.
we're good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna hit start. So
Thumbs up,
I'm gonna
thumbs
hit
up.
start. Questions are gonna come up. You're gonna have on your phone, it's gonna show you 3 different colors and 3 different icons for each color. So you'll see the multiple choice with the question. You choose which one matches which answer you want it to be, and it's gonna tally all the points all in real time. So that way everyone's playing together, and then we'll see at the end who wins. Okay,
so there's no cheating.
ready?
Oh,
All right.
It's not giving me a chance.
Novel Bees, Alabama trivia.
Loading.
Wait, mine's still saying getting ready. Oh, mine's still. Oh, I don't have it yet. Oh,
What? What's the question?
Alabama became
became-
the what state in 1861? The 15th, the 22nd, or the 20th?
where?
I'm that lightning
You
smart.
got to read the questions on the screen. You just answer on your phone.
Oh my gosh, I am not good at
Okay,
this.
I
Alabama.
didn't understand that, but I understand now.
You get it
Did I
now?
get that? Did I get that?
yes.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't
so
get
we have
that.
to pay attention to what's
I
up.
picked
on
blue.
here.
I picked blue, but looks like
Okay,
most people
next.
picked blue.
So Tasha got the right answer.
How'd she get 683 points? How do you get one
look
question?
Great.
How do these
Listen,
points
pay
work?
attention. Alabama's
No.
official gemstone is.
Jade, garnet, or blue quartz.
I'm gonna say that.
Am I a genius machine?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna find out. All
They
right.
keep
what
telling
is-
me I'm lightning smart, but I don't feel it.
I didn't get that either.
Answer. Who got that one?
Mama,
Rebecca.
can you read the-
We're tag
I don't
teaming.
like this.
What was the answer? Wait, I didn't see.
Blue quartz.
Blue quartz. I did not pick that.
Okay.
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 Monarch, butterfly, firefly. They're all going to be Alabama because that's where the book is.
I'm just kind of.
Ugh.
I think I got that wrong.
Anna
Anna,
has to read the questions in
question
sexy voice.
Sexy voice.
It's the
monarch
butterfly.
I'm not
I
getting
don't know
anything.
Alabama very well.
All right, we got a couple people that got that one. Good job. All right.
What was
Next question. Alabama's official nut is
The wing nut.
walnut, the pecan, or the almond.
Donut.
That's my official nut.
It's my favorite.
I love it.
Huevos.
Oh, I
Pecan
finally got
it
one.
is.
I finally got one. And what? Everybody got that.
Ah,
All right. Next
Not
question. Alabama's state fruit.
It's the peach. Pick peach.
Strawberry, cherry, or blackberry?
Oh shit.
Ooh, Alabama.
they're all Alabama.
I know.
Keep saying that.
There you go. That's what I.
Say it again. Say it again. What?
Strawberry, cherry, or blackberry?
I don't know. Pick one.
Blackberry it is.
Oh my god, my answer streak has ended.
Now remember, this book takes place in Alabama, so it is all about Alabama. So now, Alabama's state
Fruit.
tree fruit, not fruit tree, but tree fruit is apple, peach,
Why
or
are you
lemon.
confusing?
I have no clue. I'm just gonna hit something and see what I answered. I didn't even look.
Mm. Wait, you
The
said what?
answer is peach.
Somebody said-
See, which I thought would have stumped a lot of people because you think peach, you think Georgia,
Or too obvious. One or the other.
right?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, that's too obvious. It's not that.
Alabama's official nickname is, and this is a little interesting, but so Yellowhammer State, Cotton State, or the Heart of Dixie?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I got it wrong.
What is a yellow hammer?
A yellow hammer.
So their
Oh, it's
official nickname is the Yellowhammer State
Why?
after a
Why?
bird.
What is
However,
yellow hammer?
it's a bird.
I almost picked that because
Oh.
However, they are actually known as all three nicknames, so it's kind of a trick question.
Well, that's not cool.
Dirty.
Well, that's
It's a
what
little-
it
Yeah,
is.
that's dirty.
that's a
It's like a
All right,
vagina.
Alabama was the first state in the nation to celebrate what? Veterans Day, Independence Day, or Memorial Day?
I don't know, but I'm gonna just hit one.
Mhm.
I'm very proud of myself for these, by the way, and I learned a lot about
Anna!
Alabama.
Time.
You did a good job.
Veterans
I got-
Day.
Oh, that was right.
I was very shocked to learn that.
That is super
No.
interesting.
Had no idea.
Alabama's official mammal is
Oh, respect.
Yeah, well,
the mountain lion, the black bear.
it's not Bigfoot. I know it's not Bigfoot.
You might be surprised.
Crap.
A lot of them. Okay, a lot of them.
that makes sense.
I have no clue. I'm about to lose my streak again, I think.
It is the black bear.
Oh,
I was gonna say black bear, but I thought that was our state. Oh, we're brown
Okay.
bear.
Last question.
Our brown bear. I thought we were black bears.
Alabama state capital is Mobile,
wow.
Alabama, Birmingham, or Montgomery?
got it.
Can you share?
It's that answer right there.
Gestures to all of the answers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it is Montgomery,
I'm
Alabama.
a good guesser.
So our winner is
Not me.
third place, Rebecca. Great job. Second place. All right.
Vanessa
Vanessa.
is second
And
place.
number one is
I like the spotlight.
Tasha. How much fun was that?
It was fun. I like the whole little like
Super fun.
dancing
Why don't you do that all the
thing.
time?
That's fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I
That was
really-
That's
Uh, I'm
Where's
not-
the
did
next
good?
one? That was
Now
fun.
Did I do good?
You did good. I did horrible. So I don't wanna-
Anna, take a bow. Take a bow, Anna. Well done.
So, a
This was her
couple
first.
other things. Yes,
What?
that was my first little techie thing. I'm gonna do more of those. So here's some fun facts though that I also learned about Alabama.
Okay.
Number one, there is a city in Alabama called Magnolia Springs, and they are the only city in the U.S. where mail is delivered completely by boat.
Ooh, that's fun.
Very fun,
Was
right?
it like a little mini island or something?
I don't know. Don't live there, but
Sorry.
it's got to be delivered by boat. Also, Alabama workers built the first rocket to put humans on the moon.
Oh.
And this is probably, oh no, 2 more facts. Alabama actually introduced Mardi Gras to the Western world about 15 years before it ever ended up in New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Nola suckers stole it.
And this is my favorite one. This fact right here made me fall in love with Alabama to where I just want to visit or move there. In 1836, Alabama was the first U.S. state to declare Christmas a legal holiday.
Ah, well.
And you all know I love Christmas.
You had Anna at hello. Yes.
I like Alabama. You're good people over there.
Yeah,
that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Christmas is a national holiday now. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me?
Alabama has their priorities, and I appreciate that.
I must have lived in Alabama in like 1860, whatever the hell that was.
That was your past life for sure.
I think I was the one that declared it. Yep.
You must have been. You're basically a gingerbread cookie in life size form.
Well, shit. Okay.
That was a great game. Why did you not read the questions the way someone's husband asked for it?
Oh, I did. Well, I couldn't see this screen.
Oh, okay. What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Waka Waka. I'll do it next time. Either that or I can do it like the Southern Hillbilly like last time. I don't know what you find sexy.
Oh, wow. Well, clearly it's just your voice and however you choose to do it.
I guess.
You've got a fan that's married to one of us.
Oh, okay. Well, not trying to start no problems. Don't start none, won't be none. Love and peace over here. I'm just...
We're getting good views. We're getting good views.
He's like, my wife had to get off, but hey, I'm here. Read it sexy. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. So we played your highlight at dinner tonight about getting barked at.
Oh, thanks for that.
Yeah, happy
I'm
Easter.
glad to be the Easter dinner conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, you were our
Great
Easter bunny.
conversation.
Our Easter funny.
Got
So
it.
yeah. No, my grandmother knew that like we were all like having to hurry to like get here for dinner or for, work. Anyway, that's what we call it so that our kids leave us alone mostly.
Mm.
Anyway, so my grandma was like, well, you have to hurry. You couldn't have done it like a different day. And I'm like, so I played the highlight during dinner and she's like, wow. Wow. I was like, yeah, I know. And then we started laughing so hard in the video. She could no longer hear anything but us laughing.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. You can take that. I don't get it.
That was Graham.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
my
very
God.
funny. It was very funny. She thought it was funny for a second. I saw her like, what? It's so fun. When you're like waiting, like you're watching someone watch something that you know is funny, right?
Yeah.
And there's like a certain moment where you expect a reaction. And so you're just like watching them with anticipation and you're like, oh my God, here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah.
And then
it doesn't. Yeah. I got
You're
pissed and be like, just give me my phone back.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah. Forget it. You just don't get it. You just don't get it.
Don't get
Oh,
it.
I was waiting for that. I was like, here it comes. Here it comes. All of us at the dinner table have already heard it and we're cracking up. And Graham's like, I just can't hear anymore now. Now I just can't hear.
Wow.
Okay, well, you can no longer hear us because we're already laughing and we know it's coming. So funny. Oh, man, that was a good one. Anyway.
Good times.
Yeah, you been barked at in a while? No. Guessing
So I
not.
was at Olive Garden last night.
And you got barked at?
I forced him to take me out.
Oh, good.
And we went to Olive Garden and he was talking about something. And then he brought up how he wasn't sleeping good, how he wakes up in the middle of the night to someone telling him, calm down.
What?
I started busting a gut waiting for him to finish to try and explain what the two of you, nope. The two of you had said about my meditation music, and he's like, it's hard to sleep when someone's telling me to calm down.
Exactly. And not just, she doesn't just say calm down. She's like, calm down eventually.
How long is it gonna take? Like I was calm before you
Calm
started.
down.
I told him, I was like, why don't you
down.
just skip it? And he's like, sometimes I turn it off.
Calm down eventually. Like, what do you mean eventually?
First of all, don't tell me what to do. I don't like that shit.
Thank
don't,
you.
That's
Okay,
exactly what I
thank
said.
you.
You guys said.
But the
Yeah,
eventually part, like,
that's
really
what I
threw me
planned on
off.
when I put my head on the pillow, Brad. I don't need you to tell me to go to bed. It's kind of what I'm here to
No.
do.
Yeah, honestly, you're not my mom. You don't get to sing me to sleep.
I would
Or
start
tell me.
laughing in Olive Garden, laughing at the two of you, what you guys were saying about it, trying to
Like,
First of all, it was a
get it
nightmare.
out. The waiter came
and
over
honestly, like, that is the one thing Houston can say that will throw me off the rails is to calm down. You tell me to calm down, you will get a 180. I have been calm.
Anyone else telling me that? Yes. But when I'm listening
Anyone
to
else?
my meditation music, I'm like, okay, I need to calm down.
Why is she
Well,
any
I already
different?
told
Why
you.
can she tell you to calm down? What
Had
does
I
she
been
have?
there, that would have
Listen
ended
to
a whole
me. If
different
my
way.
husband busts that out when he wants to tell me to calm down, I might I punch him in the nose and laugh.
Oh, you might abuse him and then giggle. Okay.
For using it against me?
That's kind of funny.
He's all here. Play this.
He's like, calm
Calm
down
down.
eventually.
He's like, you remember last night when your bitch was telling me calm down?
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
you're acting crazy.
I'll show you crazy.
Why does CJ only come in? I swear he just like listens
Because he knows the perfect time.
moment.
Yes, good job,
Lovely.
Stevie.
This fool right here is my husband.
This
And this fool right here, who only pops in once in a while, and I swear it's not like, are you watching? He's like, no, I wasn't really watching. I'm like, then how did you know to comment right then? Because it's only when we're talking about you or men in general being ridiculous.
The radar goes off.
They do. You know what they probably do? One of them are watching and texting each other, going, "Aw, your
hey.
wife."
Hey, they're talking about us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
your wife just said, and they're all got it.
No, see, I think my thing is you're being dramatic. Okay. And then you get psycho, like serial killer quiet, like, all right. And you don't say shit. And then they're afraid to go to sleep at night and they're like this next to you in bed, like one eye open. Keep it
No,
like that.
mine is laughing. When I've reached that level you're talking about, I'm laughing. Watch out.
Leave.
Oh, when you start getting the psychotic giggles.
Oh.
There it is.
That crazy face. I grew up with that.
That's like what I tell you when I'm at the store with the kids and I'll be like, watch you when get in the car. And then I'm like, hey girl, hey, good to see you. Oh, how you been? All right, watch it. We gotta come on, fuck you. We'll get in the car, watch it. And then you smile like, keep it up. It's okay. No, keep going. No, hey, fuck it. You rip that off the shelf too. Just watch when get in the car. That's my grocery store face.
Oh my god!
It imitates it perfectly.
Not all that.
Yeah.
As he goes,
My
So-
kid-
Mom, it's your angry face. Go into the corner. He tightens up his lip.
That's all moms. We all like tighten up our lip when we mean business.
Wait,
I don't
but
think
one
my
time
mouth-
I
I
like-
don't think my mouth did that until I had a kid.
I talk through a smile because I don't want it to look to outside to anyone
That's
else.
what I'm saying.
being insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm like,
talk
yeah,
like
fuck it. Grab all the
Get in
candy
the
off the
fucking
shelf.
car.
That's great. And then
I don't know what
Oh,
that says about me because I just let it be known where I am, and people are like, "Why are you being so?" Well, because I don't know. But I remember I grabbed Nara by the back of her neck once. Do you ever do that, like the back of the neck with your hands, right?
right here.
I plead
Yeah,
the fifth.
Leo pulled a
Please
muscle
fit.
once when I tried.
So I
it.
grabbed the back,
Good
you know, like that.
Guidance.
Like, all right, we're going. You know when she yells in the store, she's like 4 years old. She starts yelling, "Stop choking me!"
I hate that. Like, I did not touch you. Are you kidding me, child?
If you were choking, you would not be able to speak a word. First
Right.
off, I'm not choking you. And
That's
that
what I
logic
love
came.
is you always have a kid that's gonna like shout what you're doing right then so that you stop.
No, so Andrew, my nephew, used to purposely, like when he knew that Erica was my sister was mad at him, be like, just don't hit me when we get home. Loud in the market on purpose. And she's like, ooh, I'm gonna beat your ass and what? Just to mess with her. And I'm like, dude, you're a dick. Like, what?
My favorite saying to my kids is, knock it off, or I'm gonna have to get that butt. I'm gonna get that ass. Then you got, don't get my ass.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
They don't even know what that means, by the way. They literally have no clue. As far as like getting your ass is concerned, it's probably like sitting in timeout, but they still have fear of the phrase. So it's all that matters.
Ben does it.
I'm like, do you even know what it's like?
When I say I'm gonna get your butt, he knows that I'm just gonna come tap it because we're being silly, and he's probably naked. And I said, if it's uncovered, I get to spank it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's never been spanked. My small ones have never been spanked, so they don't know what that means.
I can't say that.
Oh, that's cute. So I'm at Walmart a couple weeks ago with Presley, and she's just being a brat in the cart, right? She's like, I want to get out, and I want to walk, and I want to do this. And I'm like, look, I finally had enough, and it was one of those moments like Dominique where I just don't give a shit. Parents understand parents when you're walking through the aisles, right? So I'm on an aisle by myself with her, and I was like, you know what? You're on my fucking nerves, and this is why I didn't want to bring you, and I'll never bring you again. A dad on the other side is with his teenage son and his wife, and he starts cracking up, and he's like, I remember I used to tell you that shit. And I was just air high-fiving like, all right, someone feels my pain. Sometimes I just don't fucking care. Like,
I have seen moms like in the moments that I've been in, and I do say, you know what? I understand. I have been there. Just so you know, just so that they don't feel like I'm crazy. What are they thinking about me or whatever? Like, hey, yo.
Hey, but how many of us love to be that mom who happens to be at the store by themselves, and you see a kid acting up with their mom, and you're looking like, oh, better you than me, girl. Right. Better you than me. Yep.
Today's my day off with mom.
It ain't me today, but I feel your pain. And it's like, you know, people that drive like Jeeps. You know, people that drive Jeeps and they like drive by and they honk at each other, or like motorcycle people, and they always got to like.
Oh, wave. They're like, or like the
That's
boat people. Like
you're like, you give the nod, like I got you. I feel you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. Gotta love momming around.
Kids. I swear, you know, misery loves company, and that's why people tell other people to have kids. That's the only reason why.
I'm wondering. I don't do that.
Here. Wait. Yeah. She's like, I hope just like you.
And guess what?
Was that a threat, or was that a blessing?
No,
100%.
I didn't want her to miss out.
I didn't want.
Yeah, the joys.
No, I have two daughters. She
I'm
thinks it's the
loving.
most hilarious thing ever. She loves it.
I love my girls. They're so sweet.
But I get it, because I can't wait to be a grandparent and see my kids do it.
Diana, is there ever a moment where you're like, I told you?
Daily.
Hell yeah.
Daily.
I love it.
I'm definitely excited about some.
And she's just like, I'm just like, don't. I know you're laughing on the other end.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited about those times. Like, I mean, my son's 18, so I'll be there a little closer, obviously, than, you know, my younger ones. But
you never know.
Such a dirty mouth.
You never. I'm just saying.
Like,
Madison
what if
tells me
he
all the
doesn't
time.
have kids? That would be bomb, because then, well, no, I really, really want them to bug him the way that he's bugged us. I really do. Like, his little brother is incredibly talkative. Won't stop talking. Loves to pester his older brother any chance he gets, right? So he comes to us and he's like, oh my God, he's driving me crazy. He just won't stop. He won't shut up about whatever. He's just going on. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So you didn't think that I felt that way this morning when I was just trying to have a cup of coffee and you wouldn't shut up about your video game that you've been crying about for, I don't know, the last few weeks. And he's like, no, it's not the same at all. And I'm like, do explain how. And he's like, well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But mine's more important. That's why.
You're
I'll be
literally
right
the same kid, different age. Same shit.
What?
Yeah, cannot wait for him to have one of his own, and he's stuck with it and can't go tattle to mom. Can't wait.
I don't know. I mean, like, I have a child who I definitely just hope he just doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
Not because I don't want him to have one like him, but because I think it would just be very sad for children.
Sad for your children. I have no idea. The other two are too young, but the teenager is, we're going to have to wait and see. He was 12 when the other two came around. So, well, one and then the other. So he's quite a bit older. But because it was like a decision we made to start fostering and then adopt, we were like, we're not really going to stick him with like that kind of like babysitter older brother duty. We don't want him to like resent them. So he fed them when he wanted to and played with them when he wanted to. And we didn't want to like put diapers in his lap. I'm like, no, actually, I want the first diaper you change to be your own child. I can't wait for this. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. He thinks that like he's going to have it easy. It's not going to happen.
I was the opposite. My 17, almost 18-year-old changes booties, watches them babies, does all the things. You would think that he was his daddy when we were out in public. They're that close.
He's all carrying him in the...
His kids, they're lucky. His kids are lucky.
Unless he's like pooped by then and he has no patience for him.
That's how the 17 and counting do it, right?
17
They all raise each other.
18,
20 counting, 20
The Duggars?
counting. I don't know. Yeah, the forever and counting.
Older kids all have like a younger kid they're paired with or something.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Listen, I feel like it just makes like the whole household a different dynamic. I could not get through a lot of the time without my 17-year-old. He's always been my right-hand man, but he didn't start watching kids or really helping with kids or anything like that until he was like 14. But he's definitely done his fair share, and I think he's just more amazing for it. I feel like he has a different understanding than other kids his age who have not had that experience. And I feel like he then kind of understands a little bit more in regards to like what parents go through. Yeah, he's still shitty sometimes. That's not
Teenagers.
that has nothing to do with it. I mean, he's 17, but
Normal
I feel like he just has kind of a different mindset. He understands something different that other kids don't. Like I also have a 15-year-old who I feel like you would not want him to walk your dog and watch your dog for long periods of time, let alone your child. So I feel like there's definitely kind of a difference there. You laugh at each other.
Kids are alike.
But listen, when my kids leave my house, they'll all be able to cook. They'll all be able to cook. I'm proud.
Thanks.
Not mine.
That's important. Yeah.
Not mine. Not mine. No, Aiden's going to go off to college in fall, and he's going to be like, look, y'all, I can make cereal and bagels.
He's going to be like, Auntie, I need you to pack me food for the next week.
And I'll be like, sure, honey, I'll pack you whatever you need.
Bitch, you're down south. That's where you plan to stay. Stay there. I'm 30 minutes away. I got him. I
I'll be
got
a little
this,
closer.
honey.
I'll be a little closer.
Nah. Your mom's going to
ship
move
it.
south, and then
I can
somehow
ship
you're
it.
going to move north. That doesn't make sense.
I'm going to ship it. And while I'm drinking out of my bay cup.
All right. You can continue to be a bae.
You know what? As a matter of fact, that's fine. You can go ahead and pack him his meals. I'll be at the parties with him. So,
Yeah, right.
Tasha, please let her know about how we were going to already do a fraternity party at the house, toga and all, since I didn't want him to miss out on his college experience. He's like, oh my God.
He was like, no.
Listen,
I don't give a shit what you do with my nephew, but all I know is he said my name first, so fuck off.
I don't care if he said Satan first or not. I'm just not. Don't talk about my nephew like
It was
that.
definitely
Just
Jesse's
because he
fault.
learned how to call 911 at an early age to get a hold of you doesn't mean shit.
Can we just rewind to Toga Party?
Down. Anything else?
He loves me.
Get Aiden on the phone.
I knew Aiden before any one of you, even his mama.
I don't give a shit.
That's true. Yeah.
I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, here's his grandmother going, see, he'd die about that toga party.
Nana, what's up?
No,
I'm down.
no. He would
I'm
not be
ironing my-
he
well,
would not
I'm
be
ironing my-
wearing sheets Can I tell you right now? I don't know how he's gonna go to college. Like my thoughts would be go have fun, go to the parties, learn something, make friends, have a couple accidents, and then move on. Right? Grow up. Great. I think he's just gonna like hang out in his room and play video games, and then go to class, and then come back and do the same thing. But
he'll let the parties come to him. That's a smart kid. I like that.
Fingers crossed that he does something like has a toga party or.
All he has to do is hang out with me. I'll get him arrested. Well, he won't get booked, so that'll be good. But
he won't get booked.
Yeah. But good old
they're going to be calling me for bail money up here. I'm going to leave your fucking ass in there. I'm going to get Aiden.
It's only going to be Aiden in there. Trust me.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
She's going to call Ricochet. And
Ricochet, yeah.
Oh, a beast tried to open my door.
I got that laugh.
Please tell me it's Aiden in a toga.
Please.
Is it? Is it?
Can you refill this, please?
Oh, refill.
Oh, it's just the butler.
I have to actually beg for one. Okay, I'm not Dominique, where I just like wait around and somebody.
Okay.
fills it.
I haven't. That has. I don't have anything.
I'm over here about to suck on a tea bag. I got nothing left.
I
I don't think you should do that, Anna. I think it's going to be a little saltier than you think it is.
I don't think you meant to say
First
that.
of all, I did. It's a tea bag. And mine are sweet, not salty like your funk tea bags that you got going on over there.
I don't like tea bags. I like to dip them in my water and then get rid of them because I don't want to suck on it.
Sure you don't.
Are we gonna have to?
But you use it anyways.
You see, Des didn't go on her egg hunt.
Rude.
Egg hunt for tea bags? Oh wow. I'm done. CJ scared me. He came in here to get the iPad for the sleep stories for the kids. I did not know it was him. First checked the bedroom door, then comes around and creaks into the bathroom door, but I didn't know it was that's why he laughed so hard. It scared me.
Why didn't he wear a toga though?
Well, all our
He
sheets
should've
are
known
in
better.
here, so it's not like he could have changed. He'd have to come in here and then change, and y'all would have a show. I would have shown it. I would have been like,
College party at its finest.
right? No.
Is that what we need to do when we all get together?
No.
Is have a toga party?
No.
Going away party for Aiden?
College.
Oh,
What did you say, Rebecca?
But I missed out on that part of college. I never did toga parties.
I went to a toga party once, actually with Dominique. I think Dominique was there, but it wasn't for college. It was just like our girlfriend and her then boyfriend.
We could have a toga party and call it for whatever we want. Thank you.
my God. The infamous
Wait.
hand. He's like,
The-
what is that? It?
The computer froze. We were talking about the toga party. We went to a toga party, right? Desiree?
Yeah, Christina's in wherever he lived.
Never.
It's
I
like
know
a
his
John,
name is-
Brad, Jack.
It was
Jack.
Jack.
Good guy.
John, Brad,
John was closer than Brad.
Well, it was one of those not to be me, but basic,
letter-
you know,
four
like
letter
the,
names.
yeah.
Yeah. 4-letter names. We get it.
Yeah. It's like the John, Jack, Billy Joe. Got it.
Oh my goodness. Will. I think that just about does it. I'm staring at a butt over here. Sorry.
Is it CJ's? Is he changing into his toga?
No, he was just bent over trying to get some jammies out of the drawer. Not for
Houston was
himself.
doing the opposite right now. He was trying to put a show on for me because he gave me a drink and I just want the drink.
It's a cocktail and a show with him, right?
Well, I didn't ask for the extra.
My husband's been in here twice with a drink, and they've both been for her. So
Smart.
Oh,
That is
scoring
wonderful.
points with Mama.
yeah,
I didn't say that. That's
Yeah.
equally wonderful and equally frustrating. It's
Well,
like, oh my God, I love that you're taking
good.
care.
drinks and stuff and spoils me, so it's okay.
So how long are you in town for?
Until the 14th.
Oh, nice.
I think, unless I decide to stay longer.
Oh, there you go. So look at her. She's like, please do.
Then you can keep
I
reading.
accidentally on purpose not get her to the airport on time.
Oh, shoot.
Down
I
with
have
that.
a meeting right this second.
What's that?
Sorry. I have a meeting right this second. I'm sorry. I can't take you to the airport.
Yep, that's how it's gonna roll.
No kidding.
Ooh,
I would just drop her off at the airport and be like, just don't tell anyone you got COVID.
I have nothing
See how quick they keep her off the plane.
No, they probably.
to help for, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna rub pollen all over her face while she's sleeping, so when she
Yeah.
gets to the airport, her eyes are red, and she's coughing and sneezing.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we
exactly.
cannot have
Like,
you.
Keep your mask on. Don't tell them you got COVID while she's walking out.
Hey, don't forget, you left your bag unattended for that short time.
don't hang me.
have to go in between us.
Don't hang me.
My battery's about to die. I'm trying not to.
Oh,
My mom.
My mom moves down this week. So excited.
It is this week. Finally. She's in
So
Northern
excited.
California.
Yeah.
So
And she's moving closer, a lot closer. It'll only be about an hour and a half away now.
oh, nice.
Distance. You don't want to be too close.
Yeah.
You want to be
Space.
distant.
But you
Look, but it's close enough that when she starts yapping, I can drive over there and give her a little. So I told her, better watch it now, Mama. She starts cracking up.
or something? Yeah. We live
So,
4
Diana, we heard you were from the East Coast. So where on the East Coast?
You're in north central Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania.
and it's like in the middle of nowhere.
By Lori.
Had snow not too long ago. Buffalo, New York is not too far from us.
Oh, okay. So you you have a drive to pretty much everything. So
Do you have a lot of
That's
Amish
your
areas
giveaway.
near you?
Oh yeah.
A lot of what?
Yeah.
The Amish?
We do. Yeah.
Yep. Everywhere.
Oh, I love it.
Cows? Do you have cows? Ashley's gonna come visit.
Literally
I
right
don't
across
have
the street
cows,
from their
but I can
house.
hook you up with some cows. If you need
She
cows.
can-
My sister and her husband actually have a farm. They do. So
Yeah,
That's
Nice.
cool.
yeah,
But do they have
and
the Highland miniature cows?
do not have the Highland miniature cows,
No,
but they
they do.
have cows, chickens, peacocks. What else?
hey, I've got peacocks right out my door. Same thing.
Oh, they are loud and obnoxious.
Wow, so you've got some fun going on over there. Are you getting away from the weather at this time?
Yeah, it kind of improved a little bit before
Yeah.
we left, but yeah, it's time.
It's a lot warmer
It
here.
was time.
Yeah.
It's more sunshine here. There's much more
Yes.
sunshine here.
Ain't that the truth? It's been kind of warm lately, right?
And do you guys have
yesterday
anything
was
fun
cold.
planned?
I think I'm gonna take them out to Napa one day when the kids
Nice.
are out for spring break this week, so they're gonna probably try to get as much time with the kids as they can.
Perfect.
But we've been here for 3 years and I haven't taken her out to Napa yet.
Yeah, that's
so we need to do that.
That is
So-
just time. No,
I
I
not-
went to Napa with my mom when she first moved up to Northern California, and they have if you're a cheese fan, they have the best different flavored cheeses and stuff up there that are go with all the wines. Oh my god, it's so good.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I want some cheese.
I'm
My
Right?
dad was talking about a cool winery up there.
I think it's Sonoma Jacks is one of their main brands or something.
Okay.
Oh my god, they're so good.
Dude, I definitely would love to take a Napa winery trip. You know, they also
Thought
have,
we were doing that at Rebecca's.
right?
Well, we've been talking about it.
I
You
know.
haven't come on.
What the hell? What the hell?
Gosh, I know you were up. Not here, but not far from here.
We're
No.
going into a better zone, right? Like the zone colors are changing for the good or whatever
Yeah,
that
one
means.
day that's
Yeah.
You know that when all of us get together, it's gonna look like bridesmaids, right?
It's gonna be amazing.
Oh,
as
it's gonna be wonderful.
long as I don't have to put on a wedding dress and shit in the middle of the street.
Thank you.
Well, you might be surprised at how the day turns out.
Yeah, I mean,
There-
honestly, we don't make predictions like that when we're all together because
No.
you never know. Lodi does have awesome wine. My aunt lives there, and she used to live on like a vineyard and then moved. So she doesn't now, but she did. And it was actually really cool for a while there. That was when I was way too young to actually drink wine. But Lodi does have good wine. A lot of the good wines that I buy come from Lodi, which is really funny too. So, anyways, yeah. We make no promises about our get together. Somebody might shit while wearing a dress.
Someone might just shit in the street.
I still think we need to find a haunted place to stay, but I think
I am totally for that too. I mean, I will be crying and
It would be awesome. But it would be
awake the
awesome.
whole night,
are
but I
you
would
still
enjoy
on
it.
here? Philip, come to my defense.
No,
She's not
no.
here. She's not defending you.
She was on here earlier. I saw her.
No.
What's that song, All by Myself? That's you right now. Okay. I can't play it, but that's your song for tonight. All right, Desiree? So
Preston Castle. Where's that one?
We can go to Hotel Coronado.
it sounds amazing.
mm-hmm.
You know me though, y'all. You get me in a haunted house, and I'm hiding around every corner at every single one of you.
We're gonna like he's half asleep in the middle of the night and does his crazy meditation music. It's gonna come on, and we're all gonna.
I'm gonna need it. If y'all are gonna put me in a haunted house, I'm gonna need
That
to
crap is gonna come on
stay sedated.
just
Randomly.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Desiree won't think it's so funny when she's not the one playing it, and it just plays randomly while she's being chased down a hall.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna
Or maybe
happen
we
while
should
she's
just all go to
like,
like Not Scary Farm together.
oh my gosh, that used to make me crap my pants when I was like in high school.
Yeah,
They
see,
do
no,
all the
Is
time.
that where we need to go for somebody to crop their pants?
they have clowns. I'm not down for clowns.
Where's that?
They have the
get me
clowns. They have
all
the
the
clowns, and they get like they come up behind you, like and you don't know they're there, and they do that like like right up in your ear. You're like walking, and think everything's fine. They do that noise, or those people that have like the metal knee guards, and they like
slide.
run
Yep.
and they slide and got that like sparking, like and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, and you know it's
First
fake.
of all,
It's like
yeah,
the
first of
purge.
all,
No,
it's
thank
rude. It's rude, okay? Because number one, it's one thing when I'm in a maze and I know I'm going to get scared, but you're coming up when I'm just trying to mind my own business. Rude. Number two, it ain't going to be so funny when you get your kneecaps all fucked up and the arthritis starts kicking in because you're sliding around for years trying to scare the shit out of people. So that's karma. It's karma. What happened? Why are your knees so bad in badly shaped? Oh, because I was one of those little shit assholes who used to fucking try to grind and spark on the street and scare people. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get.
For it. Yeah, I blew out my knees being.
Yeah, a shit asshole. That's exactly the term that you apply for. What do you want to be at Not Scary Farm? A shit asshole who sparks on the ground. That's what it is.
So
I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you.
At Mary Star, I legit didn't know that I could do a backflip, but I did one.
Wow.
I did a backflip, and I had a pager. No, not for fun. I'm walking in, and like I'm like first in the line, you know, and there's like a scary dinner table with like scary food, and I'm like, all right, I know there's somebody here. I don't see anybody. I'm like, all right, I guess it's just like a full on walkthrough. Not gonna get scared. Somebody was underneath the freaking table, shoved a chair out and jumped over the chair, and then I did a backflip. I like
In the chair.
what? They jumped over it, and I jumped. It was like a I don't know.
Yeah, you were sitting in a chair and it flipped back.
No. They
No.
were under the table and pushed out the chair, and then jumped over the chair towards me.
And you were standing.
I was standing because I was walking forward, and then I flipped, and I had a pager because at the time that's what we had.
No.
And I walked out, and I realized the pager had left me because I flipped backwards.
You couldn't scare me enough for my big ass to flip backwards.
Okay, thank you.
what
Right
happened?
here. I was cracking up, but I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
she's talking about a pager.
First off, I had the clear pager that you could see all the wires inside, so I thought I was the shit.
That's what I had. It was really cute. It was
And I
baby blue. It was adorable.
Mine
Go
was
on.
lime green, and I left it in the bathroom in the science building at school.
God.
And when I realized I left it, I ran back. You know when your heart sinks, and it was already gone. And I was like, "How am I going to get my codes?" Because they text you in codes, and I knew all of them. God
They
damn
were
it.
the
But
shit.
it was like 143-312-87, but you knew what they all meant, you know, and you're
Oh,
like
you got that-
cracking up
that-
laughing. Oh yeah.
You got
I
that
knew
like,
that.
oh, they love me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I hit you up on
And
it.
you realize they're sending that to everybody.
Yeah.
Look, don't shoot my
Mhm.
dreams down.
What
Dominique,
was your
okay?
code?
Page me again.
And then I would go to the payphone by the home ec building and give a
What
little
was
like,
your code?
got
So
your
people
thing.
knew it was you. What was your code?
I don't
Me?
remember.
035.
035. She
And
was
that what
code.
you say it like it's sexy. 035.
How
It
it
is
was.
says
She's
Des,
all.
like
It
my
was.
name.
She's all 911.
I didn't have a pager. I borrowed my mom's one.
I was such a nerd. Mine was in.
And then you saw how your mom got paged. Gave that back.
Okay, first of all, it was my pager. Rude.
Okay, first of all, when you share a pager, no.
I didn't share a pager. I bought it. I got money
No.
for my 16th
No,
birthday.
it's
So
not.
I paid for it
from
for like
10 to
2 years.
Okay, Ma had a pager of her own at some point, and she like gave it to
No,
me.
she
for
didn't.
some. Yes, she did. She did have one for a short time. But anyways, I had to borrow it for something. She needed to be able to.
Are
get
you on here?
Look at her. She's all tap tap, mom tap.
Ma.
Anyways, no, your mom.
Desiree
no,
needs-
that's you.
Booty call.
Deseret's
is that they-
freaking out because she can't take a snapshot.
Ma.
she can't show.
Ma,
us.
is that how you got your booty calls when we were kids?
Probably. And you were probably cog blocking her when you took it, trying to
Ma!
use it for your own damn booty calls. And her number was 069. How about that? How about that for your mama? Huh, Carol? Get it, girl.
How about them apples?
Get it, girl.
Oh!
Yep.
Said yes.
I love it. I love it. So you know what? Yes, Doxy, guess what? I not only did I have my pager, but then when I was big balling, I had my flip cell phone that you had to pull the antenna up, and I would get my prepaid minutes from 7-Eleven on the card. Don't trip. Don't trip. Didn't have to worry about a bill here. All prepaid. Only use my minutes on the important fellas.
The ones that
Box
you would
cigarettes
write their
and then-
last name with your first name, right?
No, he was before. He was before. He was in the time of the long telephone cord from the kitchen that would go all through the house. That was about that. Actually, I think I might have had my cordless phone in my room at that time.
You
Yeah.
remember? Oh God, I had all the phones.
We had a tennis shoe.
But that was the time
The one
of
where you could see all the
AOL chat rooms, which is where I met him. And you'd have to upload your picture through a floppy disk.
Yes, that was fun.
Who
I
remembers what their AOL name was? Who
Huh?
remembers?
What's a floppy disk?
Oh yeah.
Stop it.
Anytime they want to see what you look like, you had to insert it and upload it into the chat. Yep.
They like to
Y'all
insert
heard
it and
it.
upload it.
Y'all heard it. She liked to insert it and upload
And upload it.
it. Whoa, shit. Then you wrap your finger around, cut the circulation off. Dang. Was she
Yep.
at your house?
You have the
Nope.
little cuts in your finger. How you knew you were on the phone too long. When the phone
No,
rang,
Tasha,
everyone
come and
ran
tell
for
me
it.
you hang up.
Very technical.
Oh my God. You remember my shoe phone? It looked like a shoe.
Oh god.
And it had like the little lever that would stick out and like from the bottom here. And to hang up, all you had to do was push it down. If you drop that thing, hung up. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god. I had a girl talk phone.
You know, they
know,
still have those. I saw it on eBay. Somebody was trying to get rid
the
of
girl
it.
talk?
Yeah.
So it had a voice changer on it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the boy version? It was like what Macaulay Culkin used. What was it called? Boy talk. What was it called? Was it called Boy Talk? You know, like the little recorder from Home Alone. What was it called?
I don't know.
Something talk.
I know what you're
whatever.
talking about, but
So they made a girl version, and they called it Girl Talk. It was purple and cute. And then they had a phone that had like an earpiece you could put on that didn't put on your ear, but you could hold it. But it had a voice changer. You can make your voice sound very high or very low. Before caller ID,
Oh shit! Before caller, right?
Is her computer
Right.
plugged in?
so I won a red Corvette car phone from one of those
Ooh.
like fundraisers one time and gave it to my dad, like thinking all bomb and shit. He's like, thanks.
Our poor parents got the worst gift.
200 rolls of wrapping paper or something to get it.
Yes. Am I the only one that loved
We
seeing
did
all
it.
the
I'm pretty
wrapping
sure that's
paper?
how I got my shoe phone.
For
Loved
real.
it. When my kids brought it home, I was like, this is not the same shit we had when we were
No.
kids.
Right?
They don't even sell the same good shit. That wrapping paper was thick and luxurious, double-sided, and I used to love looking at all the fun prints.
Then you had to
No,
drag it.
shit ain't what they used to be. Shit. Now they want you to buy a $30 bag of popcorn. It's worse than the shit I could pop in the microwave.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
So, where'd your mom go?
She left her drink.
Oh,
so
no.
she'll be back.
Which means
Come back.
she must be coming back.
Oh, chug it.
Oh shit! Look at her. Watch
Go,
her come
go,
back.
go.
What happened?
Oh.
I can't.
Oh, is that your husband's beer?
Yeah, this is the latest.
Why are you drinking that
Wait,
cold
this
piss,
one, so
Rebecca? I thought we talked about this.
Just to mess with my mom, honestly. Like I'm
Just
just
go.
taking.
Just do it. Just do it. Just see. Let's hear what she says.
Hold your nose.
Just chug it, and let's see if she notices it's gone.
Hold your nose.
I can't.
Pour it somewhere else and see if she.
I feel like a really bad. I
We're all
feel like a horrible
pressuring her.
person.
Look, there you go. Make it look like you still got tea.
Just do it. Yeah, fast.
She's probably taking a Tasha Tinkles moment.
I'm surprised you haven't peed yet.
I just did. Where were you?
I don't know. Maybe I got up to do something.
I didn't
She
realize you were
did it.
going pee. I thought you left the room for something.
She did a
You
ninja pee.
our thing across.
There you go. No, Dominique was telling a story, and I used that time to listen because it's just right there.
You did a ninja pee.
Can you hear the obnoxious whatever's going on out there?
I hear something.
What are they doing?
Toga.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
That's why her mom left. She's like, fuck this group. I'm going out there with them.
There's a party out here.
Not her beer.
They're 2 peas in a
She
pod.
didn't forget. There's better stuff out there, probably.
There's more of his beer. She's like, this is a little warm.
Doing
She's
out
all, I'm going to the kegger. I'm gonna do a
Right.
keg stand.
Right?
Did you
Comes
hear
back
my
with her beer bong.
Val, did you hear her? She took
What?
my. Okay.
What'd she say?
Did you drink my beer?
Hey, I'll be the first one, Diana, to tell you, yes, she did. I seen it. I seen it.
That's it. You're disowned.
Here.
Actually,
Where
What do
is
you
book
know?
club code, Anna? Book club code.
Nope, I'm on Mama Code. I seen it all. I'll tell you everything.
naming this beer. This is fresh out of the.
He made
Yeah.
this to so he could show my stepdad the brewing process.
Yes.
Nice.
We wanted to see how vigilant you were, Diana, and you were like on point. Will she notice?
Walked in the door. There's a
I love it.
Wasn't you left?
I had a hypothesis that you would notice.
Go get
Another. I'm just gonna go get another then.
There you go.
Yeah, it, oh, geez. Like, I need a
Nothing
fresh
is past
anyway.
the mama.
He said, you can drink my warm backwash beer, bitch. I'm getting a fresh one.
So I didn't want to drink that ass anyway.
She told her there's a little tea in it, and she's like, "Oh, hell no!"
Like when I poured it from in there to in
How
here,
dare you dilute it in any form?
he was gone. But
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Good job.
Fantastic.
so it's an amber. If you are
Ambers are good.
hipster
Wait,
about
question. So, high school sweetheart. So, your mom knew your husband when he was a youngin.
school. She did. Yep.
Did she always like him?
Yeah.
Not as much as she does now. Let's just put it that way.
I'm
Not as much as she
Which, you know what, may be like all moms with kids that age, right? Because you're just too young and you don't know what's out there and you got to go live your life. And
They want to know if you liked Shane when we were teenagers. She's not
decline.
going to answer
I
that in front of the
decline.
camera.
I declined.
I plead the fifth.
I love it.
We like them now.
See?
She's all now. It's all right.
No, we love him now.
He's all right.
He brings me beer, you know. Can't say
Yeah.
No,
If you had done that early
I-
on,
I think my husband liked him better when he started to like football.
There you go.
He
That
didn't
helps.
like football at first, but now he
It
does.
He was a soccer player in high school and almost a soccer player in college, and so they didn't really have anything to bond over. But now they're basically like the same person, but a few years apart.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I know what I'm getting
He's
into
okay.
when we're
He's
retired.
okay. We'll keep him.
We'll keep him.
So
No.
you
he's
approve of it
you're
continuing.
I love it.
he's
So Diana, what did you think about our book club and our live?
I think it's a perfect thing to do. A little getting away from the family and everything outside of this room now and then. And the book was awesome, but just the whole idea of just chatting and having a common interest and everything is pretty nice.
Yep.
Yeah, it takes it to another level because it's nice to know that you can kind of bounce your ideas off of other women, and you know that there's something that you're doing throughout the week that other people can relate to, and you can just kind of get a chance to get away, right?
Yeah,
But we loved having you.
Rebecca's
Yes,
kind of here without family, and she's like really
I don't leave the
enjoying it,
house a lot.
especially. Yeah,
This is my like I don't have a lot of social interaction because I work from home and the kids are here, and especially
Right.
with the pandemic, like it's even worse now than it was. So
Right.
this is awesome to me.
Yeah. it was nice.
It's fun.
It's definitely all of our way of, you know, getting out of the house is, I mean, we're here, but it's kind of how we get out of like our home, really. Like this is our getaway. And we've really enjoyed being able to get to know everyone kind of differently and, like she said, bounce ideas off each other. And
Right.
it's super fun for us to know that like we're all doing the same thing at some point during the week, even if we're not together.
Right.
It's like,
Mhm.
I know my girls are reading. I know all of these women are reading with me. And whether they're reading right this second or they're going to be reading later today, I'm still thinking about them reading with me. And it just makes me feel so connected and so close to all these people that, you know, really we all just kind of met in September, but I feel like, you know, we've known for so much longer. It just feels really cool to have this kind of community together. And so
Absolutely.
Will you finish the book, do you think?
Yeah, I will.
Wow.
Hey, she's
I'm
already
retired.
downloaded it.
I'm retired. That's my thing. I'm gonna read and relax for a few years now that I'm not working, and
congratulations. Being retired is a big thing.
we travel, but
Good.
in the garden and things like that. But yeah, reading is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to see you join us on another chat. You know, if you ever can, jump on and join us and stuff. And it was really great to meet you.
I'll try.
Yeah, we were excited that you were joining. We were, because Rebecca's awesome. We were just really excited to see how she
Rebecca's
got
our
her
whole fan
awesomeness.
club. She's
I-
president,
President, vice president.
secretary.
Secretary. Yeah.
Yeah.
So mom,
The treasurer of our no money.
the internet is run by a drunken squirrel and a hamster wheel who sometimes gets distracted.
Right.
So she may or may
I-
not be able to join us, but she'll try.
I'll do my best.
I love that explanation. That is beautiful.
It's
That's pretty accurate for you to live in the middle of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Well, for everyone who was able to join us for the first time or for the millionth time, thanks for being here tonight. We will see you guys again on Sunday when we are on to week 2 of our book. So we'll be reading chapters 7 through 17 this week. Make sure you finish chapter 17 for those who are confused. We got a lot to get into next week. I get the feeling it's going to get real good. We're hitting the middle
right now.
climax, y'all.
I know.
Very exciting. And it looks like Mom will still be here with us next week.
You
And
will.
just remember, write all your notes down and all your questions because we have our very distinguished guest, Miss Beth Duke herself, in our last week.
Yeah.
So you can ask her what you want to ask her.
That is seriously exciting.
Yes. I just want to finish the book just to talk to her.
I
She
know.
she really seems, just her writing style. I feel like we're gonna have a hoot with her
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
I think so too. Yeah. We've got lots of surprises as far as authors are concerned coming up. So woohoo. And Rebecca knows everything that we're about to read for this year because she got our calendar.
Yes.
But if you haven't, please order it because then you'll know what we're going to read for the rest of 2021.
I'm always looking for something to read, so
Yay. Well, we at least are able to read one book a month together, and there's at least that. So,
Nice.
Rebecca, did you figure out September?
we do have one
The
who.
little girls were like hounding me to look at it and try to figure it out, and they're like, maybe it's this code, maybe it's this code. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't
Which
know
ones?
how to
Which
write
ones
it.
did they mention? I just would love to know. Which ones did they mention?
I don't honestly even remember.
Well, if they come up with something.
My youngest wants to be a forensic scientist, so she's into all that crap, and my husband's just a nerd, so they'll probably figure it out before I do.
I didn't make it easy.
You'll have to let us
Put it
know.
that way. Ashley is the only one who has figured it out yet, and ooh, it took some digging. That was good
Figure
though.
it out. I'll figure it out.
It's
I just need to take time to do it.
Yeah, well, she was like, I have to purchase all my books for 2021, and this is the only one I haven't bought. So now I got to figure it out. I'm not kidding. She was like, is it this code? Is it this code? Is it this code? And I was like,
You got to figure it out.
I might have said, okay, you're getting a little hot on that, but that's it. No, she did such a good job figuring it out.
Page numbers in previous books or line numbers or something, and that didn't get me anywhere. So,
Are you sure?
well, I don't know that I did it right. So we'll just
You may have hit the nail on the head with checking something out in the previous book. So
I figured it has something to do with previous books, but that's as far as I've been able to get. And just do not have to.
there is a specific cipher that you need to use to figure that out. So you just need to figure out which one.
All right.
See, I like getting the answer by just waiting for the answer. That's just me. That's how I like to break the code.
Method. Just wait.
Because had I not been like a part of the like fearsome foursome, I would have been like, fuck it. Just,
Patience is a virtue for some.
I'm just gonna order the book box and be like, oh, that's what we're reading. That's
Yeah.
not me.
If it was me trying to figure this out, oh hell no. I would have been up all night after I received it, all like, okay, what animal is that? Where did that animal come from?
Well,
Why did she pick that? What do those pictures mean? I would have been all over it. 8 a.m. the next morning, I would have been like, I figured it out, guys.
And then it's the wrong book.
And it's the wrong book. Yeah. And
You're
it
just like,
would've been wrong. All
mean,
right. Well,
that's
everybody,
awesome.
thank you again for joining us this week. And we hope to see you again next week for a lot more shenanigans. Clearly, we have some fun. We have a couple new games we'll be playing next week. I might be putting together a bingo. You have to.
I love bingo.
Incoherent again. That one's
Because
fun.
we're not old.
Which one was fun, Rebecca?
Incoherent.
That was
The
fun.
one with the gibberish.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
We do have a little bit more of that. We've got some more tongue twisters coming up in the
You
future.
can do a southern ad lib.
Ad lib.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but I do have a bingo coming up, and that's actually just related to how often the four of us do some shit. So that'll be super fun for people.
Don't give it away yet.
No, you'll have
That's
to. I'm
all.
not giving
That's
nothing
all.
away.
That's all you get. That's all you get.
I'll send you a bingo card. Anyways, thank you, everybody, and we will see you again.
Good
next week.
night.
Good night.
Good night.